Hi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Another One Bites the Dice. I'm your Dungeon Master, Tyler. With me are four of my five, the fifth soon to be joining in a bit. Uh, Wonderful, amazing players. James, he's below you on the stream if you want to point to him.
I was trying to get you. You said I'm the dungeon master.
Oh, you're pointing to me?
You're over here.
I'm way over there.
Yeah, I know exactly where you are. You're
way over there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There you are. I see you.
Ah! I hate it. It's like Zoom theater all over again. Now look this way. Now look that way.
I will never do Zoom theater. That's not true. I would do Zoom theater again.
If you had to, you would. Yeah. They're going to introduce themselves. And we're going to start with not Nell because they just muted. Kelsey, before her internet dies. Nope. Okay, internet's dead. James.
Hey, I am James. I am playing a wyvern boy, Zoot Scythement. I'm going to drop his wiki link in the chat, and then everything you need to know about him, you can read it on the wiki.
Hey.
He's a paladin barbarian.
Paladin. Nell.
Hi, I'm Nell. I play Lady Isadora. Now I'm also going to drop hers in the chat because why not?
And now Nell's frozen too. The banner start, y'all. Liana.
Hi everyone, my name is Liana. I play Athena LaCroix. She is a damper, which means she's a half vampire, and she's pretty cool. Also, my dog just farted. Sorry if you heard that.
Nice. Way to go.
Oh, and I'll drop the link to her wiki.
Good job, Harley. Kelsey.
Nope, it was Sam.
Oh, it was Sam, not Harley.
Hi, my name is Kelsey. I'm going to try and do this really fast before my internet poops. I play Winnie Fatouine. She is a artificer? Yes. And I'm on the phone with Xfinity. So if you're hearing that, that's my guy, and I am on mute. BRBs.
Y'all. Oh, it's going to be a good night. And Sam, who plays Hector, our Rangeridin, he is below. He'll be here in a bit. So for those of you joining us for the first time, bit of a recap from last session. Our players struck out on the road from the tower of the monster hunter Rudolph van Richten, began traveling eastward towards the mountains, towards Mount Baratok, and struck out in search of this mad mage that they had heard so much about, who apparently lived or had been seen, spotted in the vicinity of the sort of foothills of the mountains north of Castle Ravenloft. They found a couple somewhat disturbing things on the road as they went, but managed to make it through those two brief diversions unscathed, maybe a little bit scarred, but nonetheless healthy and ready to trek northward. They left the road to head towards the foothills of the mountain. The air became colder, the terrain became more and more treacherous, and they came upon an elk that, as they approached that sort of solitary animal, the creature whirled its form and transformed into the shape of a old, long-haired, wizened mage who immediately yelled at our players to go away. And they tried to listen, maybe-ish this time. At least Hector did. But he immediately stopped time, duplicated himself, conjured a large purple fist that began pummeling our players one at a time, over and over again, knocking unconscious, winter once, I believe, and just overall being a bit of an asshole to the five of them, along with Irina and Ismark, who are accompanying our party. And throughout the encounter, he kept trying to, well, whether he was trying to or not, or they were trying to reason with him and he was clearly just not hearing it, he kept referring to not knowing who he was, his mind being blank, and he kept referring to the players as sort of allies of Strahd, friends of the devil, clearly not in his best of minds. Zoot brilliantly believed there to be a door to this wizard's house where the wizard lived, and found said door, but then tried to open the door, and the door sort of dematerialized and was just rock, as far as Zoot knew. And so
I teleported Zoot.
you did when he did teleport Zoot.
As far as Zoot
Zoot,
knew, what
zoom,
does that
snoot,
mean? What does as far as Zoot knew mean?
Clearly, so I'm getting to this at the end of this encounter. Hector, still at this sort of shimmering doorway in the base of the foothills, is approached by this mage, who fell to his knees and, after sort of beginning to be beaten by our party, and take some damage from our party, fell to his knees and exclaimed, "Please help me. Mind blank." And that's where we pick up, is in this wood, in this field at the base of the mountain. The shimmering doorway sits between this figure and Hector. Hector stands there just sort of confused, unable to speak, as the rest of you sort of enter this clearing and see the figure who was once sort of this mirrored, glitching image, now a solitary figure, younger looking. His form has sort of melded and shaped again, from the wizened old mage into the sort of bald-headed, younger, fitter man with a Van Dyke just on his knees in front of Hector, sort of shoulders heaving. The door shimmers at the base of the foothills.
Lady Isadora, is there something you can do for him?
She's like going through in her mind her list of everything she knows. I don't. I'll step up, and just to try to like win his favor and calm him down, I'll cast Cure Wounds on him. For 9 hit points, and as I kind of kneel down and reach out and face touch, with a spark of white light, we're going to help you, sir. We're going to help your mind. Will you come with us for now? And we will help you?
Cannot abandon my home.
Can we stay here with you, then? For a day?
If you enter the shadows will consume all.
Is your home the shadows?
And he just sort of lifts one hand and gestures to the shimmering doorway in the foothill. Or at the base of the foothill. It's right behind Hector.
Is that safe?
Nowhere safe. I cannot fight much longer.
That's all right. We have a camp nearby. You don't have to leave. We can stay right here. Is that all right if we stay here with you for a little while? Just right here. We don't have to go in anywhere.
Winnie?
As soon as I hear shadows, I'm literally hiding behind Zoot. For my own nefarious purposes. But I'll say to Lady Isadora, I don't think he can fully comprehend the help we want to give him.
I can't
Is
do anything until I've slept. I might be able to help once I've slept, but right now I can't.
Well, we know where he is, so you can sleep and we can come back, right?
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna look at him. Do you know our faces? Will you remember us if you see us again?
Can stay here.
Okay. I'll glance back at Winnie. We'll stay.
You help with shadows.
Yes, we'll help with the shadows. Fucking help, we'll be able to help with the shadows.
Thank you. And you just, all 5 of you, 7 of you, with Ismark and Irina, feel yourselves pulled as the shimmering doorway in the base of the foothills opens. You feel this tug at the center of your navels as you are thrust through that doorway.
Oh no. This is a big oh no.
Your vision clouds. Time seems to swirl around you. And you land, and you find yourselves.
I hate that we're on a battle map. I hate it.
Why is there a battle map, Tyler?
You find yourselves at the front door of a gigantic mansion. Some would say it looks magnificent.
No, I am blaming you.
Mordekainen's mansion, by chance? Mordekainen's...
Thunder roars around you, but there's this sort of gentle lullaby of music that's cutting underneath. The rain falls around you, but you barely feel the wet. This place is wrong. Something is off. Is immediately apparent to each of you. And you hear, disembodied, just above you from the sky,
Not again.
"The shadow has taken my home and my friends. Please,
Not again.
destroy it. Help me reclaim my house."
I'm gonna look around at everyone else and say, I know this isn't ideal, but what if we spread our sleeping bags right here and all sleep for 8 hours before we help our friend with his house?
Sounds good to me. The only thing is, where is he? Is he still with us?
The wizard
That's
is
the
not, the embodiment of the wizard is not with you that you saw in the field. You've heard his voice.
Yep.
Did anyone not get hurt in that battle? Or not hurt severely? I have a bit of help I can give still, but
Ah!
I'm looking at Ismark and Irina. Let me be clear. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Ismark and Irina and saying, did anyone not get hurt in that battle?
I mean, we are fine. There is, oh, wait, she's not here.
When he just has blood dripping down
But,
the side of her head.
we are certainly able to assist with what we can, but we do not have the magic inside of us that all of you possess. We
No, of course.
do
I'm
not
just
know how much
for
help we
someone
will
to keep
be.
watch.
Oh, of
That's-
course, we can.
Do either of you need any healing before we sleep? I have literally one spell slot left I can spend on one of them.
We are, and Ismark sort of just, like, limps over to you and just kind of raises a hand.
Where is he hurt?
At
Where's
least Cure
my
Wounds
baby
is a
hurt?
touch.
Cure Wounds
This
is a touch
actually-
spell now.
You see-
Cure Wounds is always a touch spell, actually.
You
that's
see
true.
sort
I
of
know, that's what I was saying.
on him, similar to on Winnie and a little bit on Athena, you see this, like, fringe of icicles, and, like, his lips are tinged blue a bit. You remember he was hit by a cold spell right towards the end
Right,
of the
I'm going
encounter.
to very gently, like, touch my thumb to his mouth and cast Cure Wounds. It's that's 10 points of healing for him.
Ooh.
The adrenaline of touching his face again has let me roll almost max healing on this.
Is there a fireplace in here?
You're outside the house right now in the
Oh,
rain.
we're not in.
Oh,
So, right, are we going to sleep outside, or would you prefer to sleep in the foyer?
Suppose right here, as long as we're here.
Are any of you cold? I do see it's raining.
and it is raining. None of you are really feeling
Any temperature?
raindrops, temperature. It is a
Okay.
strange place. There's lightning, no real thunder, just this sort of light melody of a lullaby in the air.
I could use a long rest, to be honest.
I need a long rest so bad.
Yeah, I could use one too.
Zoot, how are you feeling, love? Yeah, how does Zoot look? Actually, good question.
Zoot's the
How
one
is
that
Zoot
ripped
looking right about
Arachamides
now?
from his body.
Right, I didn't see that at least. How is he looking in the
I
afternoon?
don't think any of you saw it. Hector saw it?
Hey!
There's that.
How did you
Hector
do?
saw it!
Should plug these headphones in. Yeah.
Hector saw Zoot
Maybe that helps.
rip Terracomedes from his body. Did he? Hector?
Oh, I don't know what's going on
There he
right
is.
now currently, but
Hi.
I set Mordenkainen on fire.
You tried.
Okay. Good.
So Hector
Well.
randomly just like comes back to consciousness,
What consciousness?
and just asks.
Don't worry
You
about
were
it.
kind
Don't
of
worry about it.
just dazed and out of it. It was like you weren't there. And Hector just asks, "What the hell happened?" and one of you fill him in?
What the hell happened?
Well, we are now we went through the shimmery door, and Mordecai was like, please come into my shadowy house where a lot of my friends fell into shadow, and we need to push back the shadow. And lots of shadows. There's a lot of shadows here. Did I mention there's shadows? Yeah.
Tyler, does that mean that
Surprise!
it's dark here?
Yeah, so the description of the moment is that this place is strange. So it's night, it's raining, it's dark, there's lightning, but there's no thunder. You don't feel the raindrops hitting you. You just sort of see rain happening, but you're not getting any wetter. And you don't hear thunder, you don't really hear wind, you don't hear the sound of the rain, you just hear this sort of gentle lullaby underneath you. But it's dark-ish.
Really?
You're outside. There seems to be like a moonlight or a starlight.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm invisible in between lightning strikes is really what I'm trying to figure out.
Sure, you would be, as long as you're outside of this place.
Finally. So yeah, that'll happen then. As soon as Hector comes back to consciousness, in between lightning strikes, he's just gone.
We're not going to worry about that, right? We're just going to go to sleep.
I'm gonna go.
Long...
Go to sleep. I just woke up.
I believe. Are we? Zoot, you should sit. And Irina just sort of puts her hand on your shoulder, Zoot.
Yeah, how you doing there, buddy?
Sit.
Wolf.
Just sort of slumps down back against the front side of the door.
Just gonna go put my little pincushion hedgehog in his lap. That's it. That's all I've got.
What happened to you, buddy? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm tired.
That's fair.
I mean, I seem to remember he said something about some saying in Terrace where something about staying away from wizards. And then he said something about Trachomedes, and then he kind of fell to his knees and started crying acid everywhere, which, like, you know, a heads up on that would have been cool, everybody. But, you know, lesson learned, I guess.
Dude, can I touch you? Can I put a hand on your back? Are you alright? Alright, I'll rub his back a little bit. I don't know what else to do.
This is Zoot's emo session.
Edgelord Zoot.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want us to leave you alone? Do you want to sleep? Do you want a snack? I have some beef jerky.
I'll take the beef jerky.
Double?
Double beef jerky?
Quadruple beef jerky.
Quadruple?
I'll pull all the beef jerky I have out of my pack and put it in his lap next to the hedgehog. Isadora is a gift's love language.
All right, so who is resting? Who is...
I am resting.
Okay.
With my, 8 hit points.
I'll curl up in a ball right next to Zoot. And if you need anything, you can wake me up, okay? Anything, an ear or a hug or an adventuring buddy or someone just to sit next to you, I don't care. Just wake me up. and then I'll go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the perimeter, like the area, and just make sure there's nothing sus around. Any traps. I just want to make sure everyone's safe before I settle down. So
Yeah, give me an investigation check,
investigate.
please.
That was a natural 20.
I mean, it's all
With 6.
sus.
Okay.
Everything here is strange. How far sort of out into the like surrounding area are you going?
I don't want to stray too far because I don't want to worry anyone. But I guess as far as the eye can see.
So you want to sort of head around to like the edges of the porch?
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Okay. Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't Isadora a Twilight cleric? Don't you have that dark vision out to like 300 feet or some
Oh
shit like
shit,
that?
yeah. Does anybody want dark vision out to 300 feet? I can give it to you.
I mean,
I forget I was blind for a while, so I didn't
Yeah.
look at anything. Yeah, I can give someone dark vision to 300 feet.
Yeah, if you'd like to give that to me,
Yeah.
I'll pop
I'll
on
come,
over.
touch Athena and give her 300 feet dark vision.
Is that a thing now? Are we just touching people, Lady Is?
That one is actually a touch spell. That
I
one
know, I
is-
know. I know, that was just Winnie B.
I love it. It's okay. Keep calling me out.
Isadora just like opens up my eye and just like
Finger in there. No, that's a
just, like,
Snoop
flicks
Boop.
my eyeball.
Snoop Boop used to be all of my touch spells until Ismar. Now it's like a
Ooh.
lingering romantic touch, but for everyone else, it's still a Snoop Boop.
Oh.
Yeah, so Athena, you sort of walk the veranda around the sides of the porch. As far as you can go, sort of either way. The first thing you notice is that there is light inside. It's not like this house is dark. As you walk by, you see dim light pouring in through some of the windows, or sort of visible through some of the windows. The foyer is visible from the front. The double wing doors on the front, you're able to see through and sort of into the front entry hall. As you walk by towards the left of the house, you do notice as you pass through these windows that a shadowy figure, sort of, you see the shadowy figure looming inside, watching you from outside the window, and then in a flash of lightning, you look back and that shadow is no longer there.
Okay, so we're playing Call of Cthulhu now. We got horror monsters inside. The mansion. Okay. Don't like that. Athena's gonna walk back. Is anyone by the front door?
Zoot and Hector.
Are they like against it?
Zoot has sort of went and sat down against the door, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to where I was before, like at that corner, and I'm gonna lay down there.
This corner?
Yeah, no, up front. Yeah,
Like
keep
here?
going. No. Back where the ghosty was. Now go up to that corner.
Here.
Up. Yeah, drop me there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just gonna tuck sort of up and under.
Yeah.
Hector is at full health and full spell slots, so he has no need to rest.
Okay.
Well, Winnie would like to
Zeke.
rest.
Is he gonna go exploring, or is he gonna?
He might. So wait, so you guys just told me that we went through the shimmering door and now we're here.
Yes, and the dude, the maid,
Yeah,
like,
Mordenkainen, right?
yes, Merlin. He was like, oh, yeah. So my friends are all lost in shadow and whatever. So we should. What was it, Tyler? We should undo that.
He basically asked for you to help kind of rid his house
Yes.
of shadow.
Mm. Um, I don't think it's too outrageous with a wisdom of 18, and considering he has a spell that functions very similarly to this, is there any way I could make like an Arcana check to see if I know that this is a pocket dimension?
Oh, sure.
Okay, cool. 13?
You'd recognize that this feels similar to your little rope trick place, but sort
Just
of
a lot better.
much larger, and with but again, there's this weirdness to it.
Right.
It's not, something's just off about this place right now.
I mean, yeah, if everywhere besides that lighted place is dark, I guess I'll just go exploring the dark areas. Why not?
You're gonna sort of stay outside.
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
I'll go is I'm guessing we can go around this building.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just sort of make your way around.
Yeah. Do a little
Hector's making
perimeter,
his way.
making my way
Doing
downtown.
a little. Oh, I should move.
Are you
the-
walking fast?
No, he's just walking normal.
Are you homebound?
Worst Broadway show I ever saw, I went to see because Vanessa Carlton was in it, and then she wasn't in, and I had to see her understudy, and it was the biggest waste of $90 I've ever paid.
Hector's making his way around, and you're just seeing this like massive manor before you. It's at least 3 stories, and you're able to sort of see as you sort of make your way around. There's drainage sort of built into the side that reveals some sort of basement space that you can't really see into, but you can tell is there just based on your knowledge of kind of the architecture of the space. You pass some sort of graven statues, headless, no real markings or delineations.
I was gonna say no like inscriptions or anything.
No inscriptions, no plaques, just blank. There's space for them, but they are blank. And you continue around. You're able to look in windows, and you're seeing this sort of emptiness, but there is light. I mean, it's a lit home, and you continue.
Hector's like very impressed. If people were able to see him, he's like, I gotta learn how to do this. This is way better than the rope trick.
And you sort of pass
Way more space.
the final corner, and you return to the front.
Wait, so where did Morning Kanan go? He asks to anybody that might potentially still be awake.
So Ismark and Irina are both still up.
Okay.
And well, he did not come with us, but we have heard him in this space. He has spoken to us sort of in the rain, in the storm, and we were able to hear his voice, but we have not seen him here. He simply, Isadora said that we would help him with the shadows, and he said thank you, and then we were all pulled into this space through the open doorway, and that was the last we saw of him physically.
Okay. That's good. Well, I guess I'll take watch. If you all need to rest, feel free. Was that Varda?
No. I wish. She does snore though. It's really cute. Tyler,
Who
after
else
this long rest,
is-
do I
so
have any exhaustion left?
I was gonna say, so Winnie, Isadora are resting. Athena, are you resting? Oh, did we lose Liana?
I think she's messing with some OB.
I was gonna say,
Resting.
like,
Look, I am a
look.
bat, upside down,
Oh, you're an
sleeping.
upside down
Huh.
bat sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
It's not real, baby. It's okay.
It is real.
Zoot, as you sleep,
Oh no.
you're visited by a familiar shape.
Oh God.
This sort of you see at first what appears to be the lamia. Your eyes widen and you begin to run from this form that stretches out, the shadow of this creature growing as you run through the sand and your feet begin to get stuck in the deep, soft sand. Your feet move faster and faster and faster, and you're running, and the shadow is almost upon you. And you fall. And you feel a hand on your back, tracing the scars. And you hear Malakat's voice. My friend, you are safe. You have chosen the true path. You have saved your body and your soul from these dark forces.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
You have kept your oath, Watcher. And his voice leaves. The hand is removed from your back. And you drift back into the sort of darkness of sleep. Enough time passes where Winnie and Isadora, it's not daylight. It's time has not moved in terms of night becoming day. It's still a dark, storming space around you all, but you feel as you awake that you feel rejuvenated. You feel
Sick.
rested. Your points of exhaustion go away. Zoot, your constitution is now 8.
Take it. I'll take it.
How are you feeling, dear? Better? Did you have a good sleep? Nice dreams? Terrible dreams? But bad sleep? Nightmares? Are you feeling worse?
You're
What do you
talking a
need?
lot.
Sorry, your turn. Talk a lot. Go.
Awesome. Great. So what are we doing? Are we going to help this guy with the shadows?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And then what? Then we have this Mordecai guy on our side.
Hopefully.
It's Mordenkainen, first of all.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mordecai.
Second of all,
He never
yes,
told us his name.
he would be a very powerful ally,
He never told us our name, first of all.
theoretically.
Just saying, Sam.
I mean, I know, but Hector knows.
Okay, I guess we rally the group. We go in. We defeat the Why did it have to be shadows? God damn it.
And, well, shadows are where I work best, so.
I'll cast aid on Zoot, Winter, and Easemark.
Just can't help herself.
Fuck off, Sam.
Oh no,
Just
there's
protecting
two
Easemark,
other
it's
PCs, but nope,
It's fine.
going with her boyfriend.
I'll aid myself, I guess.
How much temp HP? How much temp
5.
HP is that? 5.
Oh, it's HP? Poof, I don't need that.
See, I try to target it to people who actually need it. That's why Winter always gets it no matter what. And then Zoot gets it because he needs it today. And
Your
then
aid was literally the difference of me falling unconscious again and surviving
wow, I'll take that.
during the fight
That
with
that
Malcolm.
and Athena sucking up that
That's
damage
true,
on that
she
last
sure
hit,
did
because
suck
otherwise y'all
that
would have
up.
been.
You said,
fucked.
yeah, you said something, and I'm like, I'm down.
All right, so are you heading inside
Yeah.
Athena's gonna wake up and
in her little bat form?
no, I'm not in a bat form. I was just being funny because it's getting closer to fall, bitches. Anyway, she's
Only like
gonna
19 more days, yeah. Like
okay, so she's gonna kind of wander down, and take a look at everyone, make sure everyone's still good. And then she's going to say the following. Did you all sleep well?
I mean, I didn't sleep, so no.
Yeah, pretty
Everyone
well.
else?
Yeah.
All right. Good. How are we all feeling otherwise? Good? In a good place?
Much better, yes.
Good. There's a shadow creature inside of there that I saw last night that disappeared in this giant bolt of lightning. I thought I should let you know. That's why I slept over there. Just wanted to make sure he didn't pop out. He didn't. However, I don't trust it. So I thought I'd make you all aware.
What did it look like?
A shadow. And then there was lightning and it disappeared.
But you said like a creature, so did it have like monstrous forms? You said creature, so it didn't look like
Well,
a
I use creature as a general
human
term. You
or
all are
okay.
creatures. I'm a creature. We're all creatures in this godforsaken place. So I think that we should keep an eye out. It was over in the corner here, in this window. Definitely saw me. Sorry.
No
But-
worries, all good.
Yes, but I also saw that there is light inside, which is curious considering our little. She's gonna look up our friend. Said something about shadow, so I guess he was alluding to the thing that I saw inside.
Just a quick strategy talk. First of all, blackberries. Everybody take a blackberry, shove it in someone's mouth if they go unconscious. Hector, this is not great for you or me. I do have a spell that will create a lot of bright light. Normally, I wouldn't take it except we're fighting shadows, so I thought it might be useful. I'll try to give you warning before I use it because I know you don't like that. It's not your favorite. It's not my favorite either. But I might try it sooner or later if we think some bright light, a daytime party would be a good time.
Just give me a holler as well.
You
Just-
do? Okay, great. Holofer, wow, we really don't like bright light this party. We're very
Well, I am
evening
half
kind of crew.
vampire, so
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, there was a grave in the back of this place
Oh,
too.
good.
Yeah.
We love that.
Hospitality.
Yeah, it didn't
Like,
have
getting
any
ready is rough.
inscriptions or anything, and there was a statue, and it was headless. It was the whole thing. Also, this place has a basement, as far as I can tell. So, at least the main floor, a second floor, and a basement. So this place is pretty big.
Sick. Cool.
James, remind me, does Dude wear any armor?
No.
Zoot currently is unarmored defense.
Yeah,
Cool.
he wears his scales.
Athena wears
True.
armor.
Yeah, but I don't like Athena like that.
Like
Okay.
that.
I will.
Like that.
I should also add that
offense, Liana.
Zoot's unarmored defense is the barbarian's unarmored defense, which is indeed Constitution based. So with my, if you're curious, hey, let's reveal this. If for those curious out there, Zoot is sitting healthy after this morning, healing up to 8 Constitution. I max out at 11 AC.
Hey.
Oh my god! Wish you told me that last night.
That's what you want your barb at.
Oh my god!
So, Zoot, if you want, I saved the Arkenvost chest plate.
Okay.
You want to wear it? You look a little worse for wear. It might protect you a little bit better than. And I punch him a little. These guns.
Is that just a breastplate?
Hmm.
James, you're muted. It's coming in and out. There's a red light on your headphone.
Yeah, you guys with your fancy tech. You know, if you just did the headphone and the mic thing.
We're
I've never had any
we're
issues.
also
Yes,
fancy.
okay.
There he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. I'm gonna plug this in. My headphones are dying. No, I was saying that the breastplate puts me up at 16 now instead of 11. So that's one problem solved.
And if Tyler will let me put an infusion in it during the long rest, I'll do
Well,
that.
I've got a shield. If I really wanted to go higher, I could use the
Oh
shield.
no, this is to give it resistance.
Oh.
I can do that. It's called resistant armor.
Oh, that
It's
makes
a 6th
sense.
level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it gives the armor
Yeah.
resistance. Yeah.
You're so smart, Sam. Has anyone told you that?
No.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine why not.
Yes, because you did a long rest, so you're able to. Yeah, you can stick an infusion in it.
What would you say? Is it too meta to ask Zoot what would he think is the most useful resistance in terms of the type of damage he normally takes?
You could ask him that. That's
You
fair
can ask
play.
me that. I do not
Whether
have
or
an
not he
answer
knows,
for you.
right? I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Not something I
we'll
keep track
do-
of.
We'll do the force damage, I guess. That seems like a good one. Or thunder. Force or thunder? Which one do you think is more valuable, Zoot?
Thunder.
All right, we'll do thunder. And you'll see, I actually did change it so it would fit you. Because it was Bloonda's. May
Right.
pour
Yeah,
one
yeah,
out for Bloonda, everybody. Pour Bloonda.
So how did you change it? Oh, you changed like the size to fit.
Yes.
I got you. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Happy birthday, and I'll walk away. Cool.
You going in?
Hector will go in.
Let's
I don't think I should go first.
I'll go first. If you want me to, or Hector, you can go.
As long as the entranceway is dark. Sure, why not?
All right, off you go. I'll pat you on the back, and then I'll follow behind you.
You all sort of make your way inside, and you see.
Heaven, it's actually really nice in here, and there are no shadows. It's full of cotton candy and angels and fairy wings. Or that.
Yep, nope, that's not as dark as I thought it would be. Damn it.
No, like I said, you're able to see
Yeah.
light through the windows. So, candles, braziers light this very well-appointed front hallway.
Is anyone else
creep up
hearing an
to Hector real
echo
fast?
on Tyler when Tyler talks?
Someone's
Yeah,
just not muted, or
Boomst.
you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Better.
I'm gonna kind of creep up to Hector actually, and be like, "Hey, we haven't really talked about this, but like team strategy here. If you need dim lighting, I can do that super easy, but not for that long. So like, if we think there's an enemy in a room up ahead, and you don't mind if I stick like within 30 feet of you, I can give you shadows, super easy, like 2 or 3 times a day. So like, tag me in, boss." Just I can't do it like all the time. But once in a while, you want some shadows, I got you.
You said dim light or darkness?
Dim lighting.
That wouldn't make a difference, but thank you.
Sorry, never mind. I'll creep away from him.
You sort of walk into this really gaudy, opulent main hall. The 2 suits of armor flanking the staircase. This flickering light in these candles and chandeliers lining the stairs. The moonlight from outside and the lightning strikes flash through the windows. There's a thin layer of dust over pretty much everything that you walk by.
I hate to say it, but this reminds me of home.
Why do you hate to say it? It's lovely.
Not really
Freaking
mine.
rich people.
Oh, are we in darkness?
I say to
Did it
Hec- I
happen
say to
already?
Hector.
Sorry, no. Just
I say to
Positioning you.
Hector
What do you say to me?
when they're like, "This reminds me of home." I was like, "Freaking rich people."
Right.
and you can sort of see, you can either head up the stairs, or there are doorways to your right and to your left. And I should say two hallways that sort of extend beyond the sides of the stairs. There's a very similar feel towards Argynvostholt in terms of the layout.
Well, we might as well go confront the chateau, which will be over here. I point to that long room, right? Because that's where I saw.
To the left is where you saw it.
Mm-hmm. Point to the room to the left.
Right? Go team. Hector, did you want to go first? Do you like surprising people? Do you want to send
Do you
Athena
like
and you can?
surprising people?
That seems to be your thing.
I could be less good at it, yeah. Sure, I don't mind going first.
Athena, you and me behind him.
She nods as she pulls out a double-bladed scimitar
Fucking sick.
and
So
just
sick.
like does like a sexy lady thing with it.
A sexy
I
lady
gotta
thing.
respond with a rapier parasol, trying to be super sexy. It's not as hot as Athena. It's not nearly as hot as Athena.
Oh no, you did really well.
Thank you. You'll have to teach me some of your handwork. That was very. I'm trying to practice the twirl. I don't have it down yet. You look so effortless and confident.
So Athena's going through, and then Isadora's going through.
No, I think we agreed Hector was
Hector's going
first.
first. Okay.
He's first, yeah.
And then
He,
Athena.
he sees everybody flexing their weapon drawing skills and just kind of like undoes his
You
whip.
really gotta downplay the parasol I made.
Oh, the parasol is beautiful. The
What?
problem is in the handler, dear. The parasol is gorgeous.
Hector, you enter through this doorway, and Isadora and Athena, you follow sort of quickly thereafter. And you're all immediately met with like the smell of like leather and parchment. Dust particles
library.
dance in the air that's cast through the windows.
My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
There are rows of these sort of mighty bookshelves, floor to ceiling, and you look up and you realize that this actually extends far beyond just the first floor of the home.
Winter's going to lose her goddamn mind. Winter, get in here.
What? What
Come
is
here,
it?
Come here. It's a surprise.
Okay.
So Winter, you enter through the doors and you sort of are face to face with.
Holy. Oh my.
At the center of the room is this sort of large globe depicting, as you approach it, a land that is not Belmar. It's a globe of a place that none of you recognize.
Take it back. Return it. I don't want it.
I'll look at. Do we have to roll something to, or?
What are you there? What are you doing? You're in the room. What the four?
I'm looking for romance books on the bookshelves.
I am looking for encyclopedias and basically any book that says the name. I'm assuming the place has a name, right, on the globe that we don't know is.
The globe is just it's a world that you don't recognize. That's I guess what I'm saying. As you sort of look at it, it is not a globe of the realm. It's not a map or a physical manifestation of the realm that you all know. It is something entirely foreign to you. Isadora, you start to go over to the bookshelves and you begin pulling books off, and none of the spines have any words on them. And as you open the books, they're just these sort of swirling black voids where pages should be.
That's a bummer. I will put them back, sadly.
Can I try and pull a book off the shelf and see?
Yep, and it's the same sensation. You sort of pull a book, there's nothing written on the cover, and you open it, and you can flip pages, like they feel like pages.
Bless you.
Salute. But they each one just repeats this sort of black void.
These are the weirdest books I've ever seen. Is it so? This is 2 floors. This is a 2-floor library.
Yes, it does go. It extends.
Can I go to the 2nd floor?
Yeah, you can. There's a staircase in the corner.
I'll go check upstairs and see if the books are doing the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you. You head up to the 2nd floor and you're able to sort of look over and around, and there are shelves sort of lining this balcony of the second floor. Where are you? Oh, one sec, Kels. And you can see as you sort of make your way around this sort of veranda of library shelves, each book that you pull off of these shelves against the wall is the same.
Is there any book that looks different than the rest, whether it be its age or like on a a book holder, like anything that seems to be singled out?
No, there was a desk downstairs
Okay.
that had some books and papers lying on it, but nothing on the shelves. That's distinctive.
That's fine. I'll go back down with the group. This is the worst library I've ever been in, Lady Isadora.
No. Do you want to come look at the desk, dear?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll take a look.
Hector and Athena, roll me investigation checks.
Ooh. Bold of you to assume I'm investigating.
21.
22.
Let me roll. This is my thing.
Well, you're going right to the desk.
I know. I'm just.
Hector, Athena, you see sort of almost footprints, and you can't really tell, but there's like this like muddy trail from where you entered the room up to the globe, and then they've just disappeared after that.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
All right. Which
yeah,
one of us is taking
this-
the walk? You and me?
I was gonna say this
Do you want to draw straws?
This is stupid. And then Hector will go and touch the globe.
Yeah, you touch it. There's
As it moves around.
Yep, it spins, but there's nothing.
You said the footprints were going up to the globe, though.
Yeah, they sort of go up to it, and as you examine it, you see that there is a seam, and there's a. It looks like there are a bunch of different, like, holes in it, of different sizes and shapes, around sort of the hemisphere of it.
What do you see?
There's, I don't know, maybe it's some sort of puzzle.
Oh, puzzles. I love puzzles.
Seams and I don't know.
Oh, let me come over, scoot, and then she'll just kind of walk on over and look down. So it's like the globe it has shapes, like empty shapes.
Yeah, sort of around the hemisphere, there are a few different, like, differently sized holes.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is that we need to find the shapes in here to restore his mind. I saw that your family, Winter, she was looking at one of those books and it was all swirly on the inside. Now, I'm rather intelligent, and what I am assuming is that these books represent the knowledge lost in his mind. And if we are to restore it, we must find the pieces, slip them in the globe, all the books will be good again, and then we can be on our way.
On the desk,
Sounds like a good theory to me.
you, Winnie and Isadora, you just see sort of scrawlings on different pieces of paper. And it's a handwriting that is It's like you've seen it before.
No.
Don't know where.
It's not Strahd's handwriting because we've seen that before.
Roll a history check, both of you.
Oh, let's go. Please.
This is not what I'm great at. I'm glad winter's here. That's a 5.
It's okay. I was made for this kind of role.
4.
19.
It is. You can't place it. You know you've seen it before. It is. It's almost as if you recognize it, but this version of it is far more sort of frantic and in a much worse place. You see this over and over again, writing these sort of long paragraphs about this failed revolution attempt. You see these
It's not Darwin's handwriting, is it?
passages about students. You're not sure. It doesn't seem like it's Darwin's handwriting.
Student.
You see this sort of students gone, colleagues are dead, just over and over and over again.
This is someone from the school. Is this the headmistress? No, I never took a.
I mean, you're right. I think it could be someone from the school. But I don't know what to do with that. College.
Did Mordenkainen teach at the university?
Who knows? I would believe it.
Well, Darwin turned out to be a powerful wizard. There's gotta be something where I never throw anything away. I start going through my bag of holding and just start pulling everything out. This is gonna bug the crap out of me if I don't figure this out. In real life, Kelsey's gonna go through her notes.
Roll.
Isadora's gotten bored of this room. She's gonna wander back to Zoot and Ismark and Irina. Her attention span is not this long.
Isadora wanders back into the lobby, and you just see
Amazing.
Zoot. What is Zoot doing in the lobby or the foyer in the main hall when Isadora walks back?
How many tiles are on the floor?
Zoot's gotten to about... How high can Zoot count?
Zoot can count. Zoot can't read. Zoot is illiterate. At no point have we established that Zoot can't do math.
Okay, I didn't know.
Sure,
I didn't know
Zoot's
if we
in the
established that or
tower.
not. You've gotten to like 8 rows from the wall. So you're at, I don't know, let's say...
Tyler's actually counting. You do not have to actually count. It can be represented.
You're at about 160 tiles at this
Okay.
point.
I got 160 so far. I continue to count the tiles and stand there, looking down at the
God.
tiles and counting. I equate each tile to a year of torture. Trying to see if I was tortured for more years than there were tiles in this room floor. I'm very curious to see what the answer is. We'll find out.
I'm gonna go sit and pull out my diary and start to write. Everything is sad and boring in this house.
Okay. Sits on the steps, starts to write.
Who?
Hector, Athena, do you head out to the group, share your theory? Are you just gonna wait and see?
I'll start poking around, I guess, and see, because to see if I can find any of these like pieces, maybe like in a desk drawer or like I don't know if there's any hollowed out books.
Yeah. Your investigation check was a 21.
22.
22?
Athena's was a 21. Yeah.
That would, if there was something in this room, that would have found it, and you are
Not finding
pretty
anything.
damn sure that you've scoured this room, and that nothing that sort of fits that profile
Yeah.
is in here.
Okay.
Is the globe portable?
It is affixed to the ground in that location.
Okay.
Challenge accepted. No.
If we combine our efforts, did you find anything?
No. If anything, maybe these pieces are scattered about the house, and maybe we'll have to bring them
Perhaps,
back
yeah,
here.
we have to fight the shadows to get a piece. Maybe when we kill it,
Maybe.
it just kind of drops out.
Yeah, we should
I
also
don't know.
split up. That's typically, I've found, what works.
Is that what you all do? Split up? That sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, well, I mean, so far I haven't died.
You're a terrible idea.
Oh, look. Hello. Did you find something back there?
I don't think so. I can't remember. If it's not Darwin's handwriting, it's somebody we've encountered.
There's handwriting.
Yes.
Oh, what kind of notes?
I'm just looking at like stuff from school because it mentions students. I don't throw anything away.
I respect that.
Winter, you've gone into your bag and you're starting to pull out writing samples to compare in real time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
With that plus your history check, your initial
Even
one,
have all the letters.
you see that this is it's not exactly the same, but it is the closest match is Darwin's.
Huh.
Fucking knew it. Lady Isadora, you're good with handwriting. Do you want to confirm with me that this is here's the letter we got from Darwin.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I spent years
Wanna keep it-
fine-tuning my handwriting to have the perfect level of, bounce and twirl and loop-de-loops.
Yes, here. Take a look, see if you see what I see. Don't they look like the same?
They
Different,
look very
but-
similar. Yeah, very, very strange. I mean, do we think everything in here belongs to Mordekainen? Do we think that's his journal?
But Strahd said wait. Remember? But he had the skull of
He had a
Darwin.
skull. Yes.
But he could have enchanted it just to say Darwin, couldn't he have?
Yes. I don't know.
Oh my god, if Darwin comes back, I'm gonna lose it.
Let's kill some shadows.
I'm a little afraid of the shadows. I much prefer to be in the light.
Right, yes, I've been meaning to say this beautiful sword you gave me. I love it so much. If it lights up, that's actually not very good for me.
Do you need it to do something else?
Yes.
Okay.
Take your time. Think about it. No rush. Totally fine. It's perfect. I love it. But if sooner or later you get a chance, no rush. Low on your priorities list.
Is it more? Would throwing, being able to throw and have it return to you, be effective?
Sure. I'll fly 50 feet in the air and toss it at people.
Let me hold it
Make
for
me
a little
more of a
bit.
kiter than I'm trying to become.
May I hold it? Hold on to it for a
Yes,
second,
of course.
for a little
Please
bit.
take it. I have my hands.
While this is happening, I'll try to infuse hers. Take the infusion, the radiant weapon out, and put in returning weapon.
Okay.
Into Lady Isadora's rapier.
So library's been explored. Where to next, y'all? You've got
Athena
rooms on
is
the other
gonna.
side.
Yeah. If I may, I'm gonna wander out and go towards one of the doors on the other side.
Upper or lower?
I want to clear the lower level first, and then work on clearing the top level. Shall we go exploring down here then?
Makes sense to me.
Sounds good.
Do you all split up?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
I mean,
so
that's
you're
what I
going.
said.
You're going one room at. You're going one room at a time.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, didn't Zoot have a really good method for splitting up? Where we all take a door and we open it all at the same time. It was like in the very first house we went into, the monster house.
You want?
So, we found something in the globe with holes in it, and I'm thinking we need to find puzzle pieces to drop inside of the globe. So keep an eye out for anything that may resemble a shape that is small enough to fit into the globe.
Or looks roughly like a continent or something. I don't know.
I think I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay.
You're in.
You
I'm staying close by.
you open this door and it's a parlor. Bookcases, sort of furniture, tableware are just kind of laid out. There's what appears to be a smoldering fire burning in the corner. Wood paneling on the walls and really weirdly a faint sound of a songbird. But nothing else sort of catches your eye in this room.
Do I need to do an investigation, Tyler, or
You could do an investigation check if you wanted to. Sort of
just to
pour
cover
through
my
the-
bases?
yeah.
Yeah. That is a 18. It's an 18.
Yeah, so you sort of see near the fireplace, almost like half charred, as if someone was attempting to burn something and then was either interrupted or decided against it and sort of pulled the papers back out. You see sort of these half-burned bits of parchment. And you can't... What languages do you speak?
Athena speaks Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Okay, yeah, you can't read this. It's a really small hand, in a language that you don't know.
If I can, I'm gonna pick it up,
Mhm.
and I'll walk over to Isadora. Lady Isadora, do you recognize this hand?
What languages do you speak, Isadora?
I speak, I'm pretty sure, Common, Elvish, Gnomish, and Draconic.
This is Gnomish.
Fuck! Let me call for the win!
Wasn't Darwin a gnome?
And you sort of see these like half sentences, and they're addresses. They're like half burned, like place names. And on one of them you just see Rayburn, and on the other you see Talon.
Those are our teachers.
This is definitely... Somehow this is tied to Zeneros.
What?
I don't know how. I suppose it makes sense since they were training us for plane jumping and protection, but...
What's she talking about?
It's the school that Zoot and Winter and Willa and I met at, and Hector was supposed to go there and didn't, but we were being trained in protecting things from threats from other planes and other dimensions, and we were with the teachers when we fell through a portal and ended up here, and their names and their records are around this
Wait.
building.
Wait, didn't Darwin send us here on a rescue operation to begin with?
He didn't send us. We were accompanying him to investigate a location where students had gone missing. And while we were there, we were attacked. They opened a portal and told us to get in to avoid the people who were attacking us,
Are
supposedly.
you saying that this wizard was one of the students that went missing?
Could have been a student, could have been a teacher before we were there, could have been a shape-shifted version of one of our teachers.
What language is it in?
Gnomish.
Was any of your teachers as other students Gnomish?
There were no
Darwin
other
was a gnome.
students.
Oh,
Was Darwin a gnome? I thought Darwin was a dog.
Darwin was a
Dog?
gnome.
Am I completely wrong? Wasn't Darwin like a
No.
tiny humanoid dog?
What?
Darwin was a gnome. I am shook.
A dog?
You thought I invented a new dog beast folk? And that was what Darwin was? He just had a beard. He was a little hairy, but he was a gnome.
Yeah,
I'm the only one who
You really thought
You
he
really
was a
thought
dog?
that? This is what I get for not putting anything on the wiki, I guess. But
hair
yeah.
of the dog, you know? That's like
Someone put quotes of Quomar. I thought Darwin was a dog. No.
I thought
Darwin,
Darwin
that's your
was a
job.
monkey.
Wow. We should take a bio break and with that and let that sit for a minute. Yeah, let's all just digest that for a second. Those of you who haven't been with us since session -2, yeah, very clearly a gnomish character from the first 3 sessions.
His last name.
Just go back and watch the VOD. He's got a token.
Yeah,
He's a gnome.
He's clearly a gnome with
Very
a staff,
clearly.
like beard,
thinking he was a dog.
beard,
I was
staff. No.
Dumbledore.
All right.
Chair was a dog.
Chair, that's yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, all right. So we're
There's a
gonna
dog named Chair?
take a bio break. We'll be back at 9:15 and we'll be right back. And we're back. Hi, everybody. We have calmed down from the realization that
Have we
Darwin is a gnome.
Sorry, that was
Radiant
left
weapon
over.
is better than returning. Put it back to Radiant. I take it back.
It's metagaming.
Give me that
thought
shiny,
Radiant-
shiny weapon back.
Metagaming
I thought
is
Radiant
just,
was better.
Yeah, you were right. I
At
can
some
blind
point,
people
I'm
with
gonna
it.
have to stop the metagaming, but it's fine.
Isadora would know though. Like she would know what weapons she can use in a way that I don't fucking actually know.
That's
what
fair.
weapons she
Okay. So you've come out of this room and you are greeted by Athena sort of bringing Isadora these letters, and Isadora realizing that these two names stick out to you written in Gnomish. Rayburn and Talon.
Yep, we knew both of them.
We
Remember Professor
It's
Rayborn?
been so long. Kind of rings a bell. But we think that if he's here, maybe he just, I don't understand. You got these from his own library, so maybe, where did he get all the books from? Did he get them here in Barovia? Did he bring them with him here?
I
We
can't.
can't talk to him. He's crazy, right? And he's a wizard.
Can't.
Oh,
Isadora, you have
trust
your
him.
long rest. Can't you do your magic to bring his brain back?
If I see him again, I can try what I have. I kind of think it was more metaphorical now. I kind of think he wants us to fight any monsters we find in here. But I do have a couple of things I can try if we can't find any monsters to fight.
Well, if you didn't find any monsters, I guess we gotta keep looking, right?
Right. There's a
So
shadow creature in here
upstairs.
somewhere.
So upstairs we go. Zoot! Lead the way, please.
There's a room next door to this one. Did you want to clear all the rooms, or did you just want to jet right upstairs? Okay.
I think we clear everything down
Who's
here.
heading into the next room?
Hector, you need to lead the way.
Okay. Hector
Hector,
leads the way.
you sort of enter into this room, and you see a figure seated at the table. And it's a figure that you don't recognize. It's a sort of gray, silver-skinned tabaxi, dressed in like adventuring clothes.
A tabaxi?
Just sitting at the table, not moving. She doesn't acknowledge your presence when you enter through the door.
Hector will have his whip out and just be like, there's a cat in here.
Kitty! I'll go in when he says there's a cat.
Winter, you enter the room and you recognize immediately Jasper Talon, who was meant to be Hector's teacher. You remember?
Yeah. I'll run over.
You run over, and do you reach out?
Yeah.
And your hand just passes
100%.
through her, and the image of her
No.
fades.
No! No! Come back!
Well, I don't understand. Who was the cat?
That was Professor Talon. They were gonna be your instructor when you got to Zerneros. They gave us a lot of equipment before we left and got lost.
Well, I mean, they did a good job of disappearing, so that's fair. Probably would have been a good teacher.
I think that's lizard magic. I think something's trying to mess with our brains.
We're so close.
Hector will give Zoot a look, and you can tell that he's trying to hold back, just being like, "Really, Zoot? You think that's what's going on?" But
Say it, but he doesn't say it. Because he's like, my dude's hurting.
My
I'm
dude's
not gonna be a dick.
hurting. He turns to Zoot and he's just like, "Yep, let's keep exploring."
Wasn't real winter.
You're not real. None of us are real. We're all just figments of each other's imaginations.
Okay, Jim Carrey.
You can either continue down. There's 2 hallways that sort of flank the stairs that are still on the first floor that leads farther back into, like, Hector, after going around the exterior, you were able to see into rooms on the other side of this first floor.
Staircase. Yeah.
Or you can head up the stairs.
I would say let's just clear floor by floor. I think that personally is probably
Agreed.
a systematic
Going upstairs,
elimination.
Winter.
Fine. I'll come.
You're going upstairs, Zoot, or you're staying downstairs?
We're going upstairs, right? The group?
What?
Yeah, we're
No.
staying down.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I heard upstairs.
No. Negative.
Hector,
Winter,
the
turn around and come back.
The opposite. Of
When he
going
goes
upstairs.
upstairs.
are you still leading the way, Hector?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. And you can sort of see as you walk down that hallway, you can see this inner courtyard that you pass. And there are... The rain sort of pounds into the courtyard, puddles forming. You can see 3 statues sort of dominating the space. And here, let me just clear it because you'd actually be able to see in there. There's 2 angelic figures with demonic horns, and then a short, bearded mage standing between the 2 of them. His staff is tipped with a glowing orb, shedding light on the scene. And one of the 2 angels' hands is outstretched.
Okay. Does the bearded mage look like he has dog or canine-like features, or?
He doesn't. It's weird. He looks like a normal humanoid creature without any dog-like features.
Maybe like a gnome, like if I had to guess. Like,
It would be. It's tough to tell whether it's a gnome or just a short human. You're kind of
Or a
unsure.
dog-like creature?
No, it's
maybe?
very
have a
clearly
tail?
not a
it's
dog-like creature.
Very distinctly.
Very distinctly not a
dog-like
dog-like creature.
I'm sorry, I missed out on the initial joke, so I had to like get in.
And
the
the light from that orb in this mage's staff is sort of illuminating the courtyard and through the windows into the hallway beyond.
Interesting.
Do you head into the courtyard, or you just keep going down the hallway?
I feel like Hector would be interested.
Okay.
So yeah, I think he'll go inside the courtyard.
Anybody following Hector down the steps into the courtyard?
Yes.
Anyone
Definitely.
following
Yeah.
Hector down into death?
Everybody?
Yeah,
Winter,
I'll come
we're
hang.
going into the courtyard. Come on, Winter.
Everybody coming to hang. Everybody going, oh God,
Oh.
don't do that. Whoa!
The mansion is playing magical tricks on us, Zoot.
Ismark and Isadora and Irina are there as well, just sort of tagging along, trailing behind you all the time.
Why?
You brought them along. They wanted to come help. you let them come, so they are with you. Just
Irina is good in battle.
observing.
I will say I don't think we've ever seen Ismark land a blow, but Irina is good in battle.
So, anybody roll an investigation check? I would
Yes.
say Hector and someone can assist. You can get advantage, or you can roll
Or do you
individually.
want Winnie to do it and give Winnie advantage?
Yeah, why don't we do that? What's your investigation?
I have a +8.
Okay, that's better than a +4. Yeah, so I'll investigate her. I'll Jesus.
Ooh.
I'll help her.
That's your cousin,
investigate.
man.
Yeah. No, hey. I'm actually
Poor
related to
poor
that
little
one.
Winter.
It's 27.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not a 30.
The one thing that you notice pretty clearly is this angel's outstretched hand is in the shape of something cylindrical, whether it's like a wand or a rod or a scroll, like something is meant to be in this hand. And you know that because you can move it. Like there's a mechanical nature to the hand, but for whatever reason you move it and nothing happens. You're able to deduce that there's probably something missing from its hand that's needed to make whatever this mechanism is work.
We need to find the thing that he's supposed to be holding. Everybody look around.
Right? Yes. Do you know what size it is? What kind of object it might be?
Tyler?
Like I said, it's something cylindrical, so like a rod, a wand,
A rod.
a scroll,
wand.
like something in that family. And
I'll go try to slide my parasol handle into it.
you slide it into it and you move the hand, nothing happens.
Great, I'll take it back and look around.
You try to take it back and it's just kidding.
That was rude!
Be sticking your parasol where it doesn't belong, that's all I'm saying. Learn your lesson.
They have a saying,
Lesson
terrorists.
learned.
Noah's about to have another breakdown.
Oh my god. You know what I'm learning from James? Last time James ran something, I had to stick a fucking weapon in a hole. So you know what? Try everything once.
Yes, and Zoot now has a
played,
constitution of 8.
The last time I played a game with James and I put something in a hole, I think I lost the hand and then I turned to stone. Something like that.
Those both
I think it
were
was
influenced by the Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah.
Those were both Tomb of Yeah. The Sam's module was from Return to the Tomb of Horrors, the second edition module. That's what that dungeon was. And then Nell is talking about the actual Tomb of Horrors. So anybody watching who thinks I'm a terrible dungeon master, those are 2 anecdotes specifically from Tomb of Horrors related
No,
adventures.
that's pretty much every game
that
James runs.
I think that
incorrect.
I mean, my clones lost many hands in Paranoia, I'm just saying.
Well,
so.
Yeah.
I won't even get into kissing.
Do we head back into the hallway, or are you staying in the courtyard?
So I'm assuming they're like cylindrical items, like
not that you see. It's just these sort of these 3 statues.
I'll pull out a scroll of parchment.
Yep, I got it.
Scroll of parchment.
Yep.
I want you all to know I'm actually fully sober, just a little sleepy. I'll pull out a scroll of parchment, stick it in the hand.
Nothing happens.
Great, I'll take it back. I'll go back to the hallway. That was it. That was my other idea here.
Yeah, so Hector's just kind of dejectedly like, great, another puzzle. And then he just kind of
stomps off.
Keeps walking.
Do you all go back to the same hallway, or do you split off? Do you cross over to the other hallway?
Did you point out the statue of the gnome with the staff?
I mean, you're
that's in the center, yeah.
Oh, that's in with the other
it's
statue.
right, yeah. So there's one in the middle, and then the 2 sort of angelic ones are flanking it. The one on the left.
Is the staff cylindrical?
The staff is, but it's made of stone. I mean, it's carved into. It's part of the statue.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm going back in the hallway.
Back in that same hallway. Okay.
Yeah, same. Just systematically.
Yep.
Going through.
All right. You kick to the door to your right, and you see this. well-stocked kitchen. There's a large fireplace
Anyone hungry?
carved into the wall, and you can, as you sort of all crowd in, you notice a metal door concealing a service lift, but there's not a counterpart. It's just a service lift doorway. As you get close to it, though, you feel a drop in temperature in that food elevator. But there are, wine and spirits inside that that food service elevator.
It's about to be a food ghost. Okay.
Can we see if the wine bottles are from Wizards of the Wine or from elsewhere?
You don't recognize any of the labels, but they are definitely not Wizard of the Wines.
Not Wizards of the Wine. Cool.
Well, anybody want a drink? Hector helps
Anybody-
himself to one of the spirits. He breaks one open and drinks it.
Which color? There's a red one, a brown one, and a clear one.
Oh shit, I was hoping there was a green one. We'll do the red one.
How much of it do you drink?
How much is there? Like, I mean, there's a whole bottle,
it's
but like
about
if
a
we
wine
break it
bottle
up into
size.
portions, like what, like 8 drinks?
Take a wine bottle. So what is that? 6 glasses of wine?
Two
Right, 6
drinks,
glasses.
maybe?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Two
Let's see.
glasses?
No, if it's 6 drinks, we're gonna roll a d6 and see how much of this Hector downs. Oh, he takes 5. Jesus, he almost downs that whole fucking bottle. So hopefully it's not poison.
Okay, Hector, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
I
It's okay. We're good at these. We're good at these. Not actually. I don't have proficiency with them. It's fine. I'm better than Zoot though. That's an 18.
You feel it.
Hector's drunk.
Hector is. God, what are the drunk mechanics? Hang on.
I don't know. Is
No,
it
that's not
tasty?
what
Is
that-
it good,
that's
Tyler?
like a whole fucking variant thing. Oh, there's a handy dandy table.
I would say at the very least, Hector will turn to Winter and be like, Winter, how much more room do you have in that bag of holding?
What is infinite? Why?
Oh, I thought there was like a set amount of room. Okay, anyways, yeah, let's take some of these. And Hector will just start like handing bottles off. This is some good stuff. I haven't had anything this good since
Is there any
that
cheese
time I
in
was
there?
running con. And, I don't know. There's. Let's see. Is there
Winter, dear, do you want to look around the room? I'll help you if you want to take a look, see if we can find anything other than the alcohol.
Find some cheese.
You know who left alcohol?
I would like to investigate this room.
Roll an
Talon,
investigation check, please.
Did Talon like alcohol?
About her sister. Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was a
yeah.
3.
They make.
I'm not good at
They
this.
definitely make food in this room.
Cool.
You're like pretty damn sure.
Right, go team.
There are some walls and some ceilings. Wait. Just one ceiling. All right. Do you want me to take like disadvantage on saving throws? Did you find drunk variant rules?
I would say let's give you the buzzed condition. So we're gonna say
Okay.
you have disadvantage on dexterity based checks and saving throws. But
Yeah, I'm good at that.
but you
shit,
have
that's fine.
advantage on strength checks and saving
There
throws.
we go. Excellent. All right, time to move that globe.
All right. That's
how many bottles do I grab?
500 pounds,
I
by
will
the way, I
say-
believe is most bags of holding.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure there is a limit, and there's cubic space too. I
you
think it's like
grab
100.
6 bottles of
Okay,
of liqueur.
excellent.
2 of each kind, obviously. 2 brown, 2 red, 2 clear. That'll hold you over. All right, continuing.
Let's try some of these later.
Continuing down the hallway, who's next into the next room? Or I'm sorry,
I
who's
mean,
first
at
into the
this-
next room?
I was gonna say,
I
at
vote no longer Hector. I would like to recommend Athena goes first.
at this point, Hector will still stumble forward unless
Oh,
somebody
God.
physically tries to stop him.
I'm
will
actually
physically
going
try
to
stop
put
him.
my hand over your face and just kind of guide you
Like
backwards.
mush you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hector does not allow that to happen.
All
I
right.
would like to take your arm and like try to distract you as Athena's going forward. I'm gonna try to be really cute.
Okay, that might work.
I thought.
Okay.
I thought.
So Athena's next into the next room.
Yeah.
I wink at Athena as she goes by.
I'll
Um,
wink back.
You step into
Hector thinks the wink is for him. He's like, all right.
Yikes.
Bikes on bikes.
You step into this bathroom.
Oh.
There is a large walrus skin rug on the floor. Jars that probably once contained like ointments and salves and things are all just like full of like this
Tinctures.
dried up, flaky remnants of things.
Gross.
And you hear like a gurgling from the drain of the tub.
You bet your ass I'm going over to investigate it.
I think the tub is haunted.
You head towards the tub.
Please don't make a bathtub attack me.
And you just see this black goop start to bubble up from the drain.
Yo.
I'm hot. Go back. Go back. Is there a door?
There is a door.
Yeah. Go get everyone out.
I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, Athena.
Good thing that wasn't Hector.
You're welcome.
20.
I bat my eyes at you.
What was it?
20.
Okay, so you slip back through the doorway just as this black arm, like, of liquid goo and ooze shoots out towards your ankle and attempts to trip you up, but you are just fast enough.
Oh wait, can I like swat at it with my scimitar?
Yes, as you
All sexy ladylike.
as you
like,
go, you swat at it behind your back, and step out of the room and slam the door shut
and
behind
slam the
you.
door. All right, it seems the plumbing is not in order in there. So we are just going to leave that room as is.
Well, that's a shame because I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, do you?
Should
Well,
I hold it or?
I would probably hold it.
Okay.
There's a critter in there that tried to grab my leg. So
Oh, well. All I'm gonna say is there's no critters when I was leading the way, so maybe I should just go back. to
maybe you
leading the
should
way.
go to the bathroom.
Okay. Hector opens the door.
I am really trying to prevent you from opening the door, Hector. I would like spin around like a dramatically like on the door to keep it closed.
Oh, so we don't. She just told me to open the door though.
No, I think we should leave it closed. You can do whatever you want to do, dear.
Whatever. We'll just leave it, I guess. Maybe there's another bathroom.
Or you could just go anywhere. You are a man. Just do it.
There was the courtyard back there.
It's true.
What? We can't hear you, Winnie. What?
Oomst?
Move your mic closer.
You don't have to be a man to go wherever you want. You just need confidence.
She's not wrong. I've seen her go in the strangest of places. You remember that one time and
All
then
right.
Hector just starts going on the
Yeah.
diatribe?
There is a
I'm not drunk enough for this stream.
There is a doorway directly in front of you, and then there's one off to your left.
Hey Tyler, before I go,
Mhm.
can I take one of my like pieces of clothing and just like if there are any cracks at the bottom of the door, just kind of like
Like
tuck it
stuff
under?
it under there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yep.
just like stuffing it in there and just making sure.
Mhm.
All right then.
Also, Athena, if you're going first, I'll go ahead and snoop boop you and give you the initiative advantage.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Righto, where are we off to next?
I picked
Dealer's
this
choice.
one, and Hector stumbles forward and
Straight ahead.
opens the door to the north.
You stumble through this doorway into a room that is dark and in disarray.
Good.
I'm in there
Maps-
like right behind him.
maps, journals, parchments, other memorabilia. They're all just kind of sort of lying strewn about the room. There is a large map on the center of the table off to the corner. It's not a place. Well, roll a history check, Hector.
All right, if you insist. It's not dex based, so I don't take any disadvantage for it. That is a 22.
Where
Rolling
was
18s tonight.
Where was Hector born?
Brem. And it's pronounced Brem.
No,
That
it's
is
not.
official. All
It's
13
not.
viewers
It's not.
right now.
No,
Depends
it's
on where
Bremen.
you're from. It's a regional
It is.
pronunciation.
Thank you, now. Thank you.
Yeah,
now.
it's a regional, just like America and America.
Just like Breme, Bream, Brem, they all are valid.
You have to actually roll the R.
Just like Baltimore and Balmer.
I would say you would you recognize the shape? Probably. You'd probably recognize the outline of Kiston.
Brem?
Of Kiston.
Oh, Kiston. Okay, that's boring.
Of Kiston.
That's just sort of the map. It's just the continent of Kiston, the island of Kiston, just at the
Yeah.
center of the map.
Hector will like say that out loud and just be like, "Ah, it's Kiston."
What?
I've been there for a minute.
Athena is gonna
I don't
just
think
like
you've ever been there, Hector. If Hector'd been there, that'd be really fucking weird.
That would be strange. She's gonna peer down at the map and see if she recognizes anything else around the area.
There's no, it's the island, and there's nothing. You don't recognize anything else.
Zoot, I pass
Boy,
you a
do
note.
I have a story for you. So,
Oh, I hate stories. Could you not tell it, please?
Oh no, it's a
What are you, a
crossover
bard?
episode.
that's fine. No, yeah, we can just keep it. But never mind, it's fine.
I was teasing. I'm drunk. Go ahead and tell the story.
You're drunk. I'll tell you when you're sober.
Okay, that's a good call.
Some people say that's where my ancestors come from.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I like to ride on your back, Zoot.
I remember the last time I went to Kiston. Hector-
Yeah?
Where I'm
Make-
from, it's mostly called Piece of the Shit Island.
Hector
Similar
starts
to
making up
Brem,
a
which is
story.
piece of shit cold land.
I mean, it
Terrace,
was.
which
It
is
was
piece
a
of shit
horrible
desert.
place from the stories I've heard.
Zugbo is piece of shit forest, and Levencorn obviously is the greatest place on earth.
I want the story. I bet it's good.
Hmm.
Hector starts making up a story, and for anybody that's ever been to Kiston or knows anything about Kiston, it's very clear that he's never fucking been to Kiston.
None of them have either.
Okay,
Solid.
he just starts going on this elaborate tale about being in the jungles of Kiston.
I mean,
I
like,
sent you the note.
It was very dark there, and the jungles were very thick, and wasn't a good time.
I mean, that's accurate. Okay, so that map is on the table, and then you just see kind of various other like if as you sort of peel back the layers of maps on the table, you realize that there's a realm map where you're able to sort of see each of the continents of the realm laid out. Athena, you recognize this probably better than any of the others. You're able to sort of place exactly what this is looking at and this is portraying. It's an early version of how should I put it? It's an early version of territories and lands. You recognize the name Troverth.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see your family's name.
Oh, burn the map. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, you're able to sort of see a Sugbo as it was like 200 to 300 years ago.
This is fascinating.
I
You said it.
know.
Can I like pick it up?
Yeah, I mean it's a large piece of parchment. It would roll into a scroll, but it's
Okay. So if you look here, you can kind of see what territories were like. My estimate is 200 to 300 years ago.
Is that how old you are? You an old
I'm
lady?
older than that.
Oh, you're a really old lady.
Oldish. Yes.
Old lady.
I thought you were a vampire, not elvish.
Okie dokie. So,
Is that how you pronounce it? I thought it was Dampier.
Uh,
Maybe I was wrong.
Rem,
I
Dampier.
Dampier.
It's fine.
and Zoot, you are flipping through and you recognize these are like you're probably the only one, maybe Athena would also recognize, but these are battle maps. Like these are very clearly maps laid out to sort of show movements of
Sure.
armies
Yeah,
and
of
troops.
armies. Yeah. Where you've got different platoons and you're separate. Yeah. I was a soldier. I know. Suit was a soldier.
my dad was a soldier till he died.
Yeah, that's what happens to most soldiers.
But other than the maps, there's not really anything
Except for the good ones.
of note in this room.
Jesus,
All right.
Hector.
This is interesting.
I'm glad somebody heard that.
Dude, what do you make of these maps?
Looks like a big war. It's it looks like very powerful, just based on the numbers. These people have a lot of armies. I don't understand though. Why is there a war happening here? This
I don't
isn't
think
Barovia.
so.
This is. I know this is on the other side of the. Oh. Wait. Remind me, the schools in Eros is in Asugbo.
In Glendavir, yeah.
In Glendon.
It's in Glendavir,
Mhm.
Asugbo. I don't remember hearing anything about a war when I came over for the school.
No,
Are you
see,
from this? Are you from Asugbo?
I am. Yes.
Do you know that there's a war going on?
Tyler, when I left, it was like fine, right? So I have a hunch
Oh, it's an old
that
war.
this is old.
Yeah.
Tyler, based off my life and I can roll a history. Am I able to figure out what war this was based on the names of the territories?
Yeah, I mean, you know that it's showing basically the First Realm War.
Got it.
and the territories
Um,
as they stood at the beginning of that conflict.
So it's showing the First Realms War and what the territories looked like at the beginning.
Okay. So you think that the wizard fought in this war?
Perhaps, but I'm almost getting the sense that I don't know. I feel like this house is like a collection of memories. Everything is
Yeah.
so different.
It's so this is your memory. Is you said you're very old and this war is very old. So it Winter remembers Talon, you remember a war. Someone remembers Darwin, right? I maybe I remember Darwin. So
I
it's
think
this it's messing with our heads.
no, Zoot. I think that it's not our heads at all. I think we are in the head of the wizard. This is his brain.
That's
Why
not how
else?
this works.
Okay, I
You're
need you
drunk.
all to
When I
take a moment.
summon a rope, y'all don't go up to the end of the rope and go into my head.
Yeah, but you can go into your rope hole. The wizard couldn't come with us into this mansion
He
because
chose
it's his
Tyler?
own
not to
head.
go into.
I wander into a random room while this all is happening.
I'll follow Wandering Wind.
You follow into the next room.
I'm keeping an eye.
There's
on
only
her.
one other doorway that you haven't gone in this hallway.
That's fine. I
Okay.
wander. That's what I do.
All right, so but you're, Irina and Ismark and Isadora all recognize what's going on, and they all follow you.
We know the
You
pattern.
know the pattern.
I mean, that's fair by now.
And
That's fair.
Zoot and Hector and Athena are sort of having this like strategy session, trying to figure out what's going on in this sort of back war room type area. The two of you and Irina and Ismark step into this great dining hall, fit to serve dozens. You sort of hear like a low murmur of like past conversations and laughter. Like it's like ghostly. It's not quite like Dancing Ghosts Haunted Mansion, but it's like close enough to that to sort of get that same sensation of like there are people and memories still present.
It's beautiful.
Oh, good.
But
It's like
just
The Shining.
Can I look for the rod or the cylindrical piece?
make an investigation check.
It's 16 plus 8, which is a 24.
There's not really anything in here that looks like it would fit that outstretched hand.
Is there anything in here that looks of value?
Nothing worth taking.
Then upstairs we go.
Oh,
you guys are here too?
Hector.
I turn around and see.
Hector, Zoot, and Athena.
Sephora.
Where did we land?
On what?
Right. So
Oh, dear.
I feel like we are stuck inside. Like, of course he can't go in and fix it himself. We would have to fix it for him because he's too far gone, right? And all of these rooms individually represent a part of the wizard that we must restore.
Yeah,
That's
but you're
my-
missing the part where he's crazy. So if he's crazy, that's a
Why
very
nothing makes
sane
sense.
plan.
That's why nothing makes sense. That's why the books have the swirlies and there's a monster coming out of the tub. Like, it's just none of this makes sense because it's just masked in darkness, and we need to restore the light and bring it back to him so that we can fill the books full of knowledge again so he's actually useful to us.
Like we brought the light to Argynvost?
Oh,
You don't.
Yes, but-
Winnie doesn't hear that. She's not in that room.
I know. I know.
So-
I just wanted to get that out there.
so this is my overall idea of where we are.
Okay.
So each room is a memory.
Or like a part of him, like part of himself.
So what part of him is like the ooze thing in the bathroom? Like what memory
Perhaps
is
that's
that?
the darkness that corrupted his mind.
Why
The
is it in the
shadow.
bathroom?
Because maybe it had to go to the bathroom, or maybe it just things appear randomly. Like it came out of the drain, so check for holes.
It sounds like maybe one time he took a shit in the tub, and it was
When
a
Athena says
very bad memory.
when Athena says drain,
Mhm.
I think that like Hector is buzzed, but he still would remember like, oh yeah, there's a basement. We should go find the basement.
Oh,
Upstairs too? Upstairs first? Basement first?
Let's
You're
Scooby
not
do it
here.
and split up.
Oh shit, right, sorry. Fuck. I don't know where anyone is.
It's
well,
fine.
perhaps
There's a
we should let
map.
the
There's
others
a handy
know.
And
dandy
then
map.
that is now
I
Hector's
was looking over
idea,
its
and
beautiful
Hector starts
faces,
looking for
Tyler.
staircases.
Sam, your whole sorry, my dog's paw is stuck in my.
I was gonna say not me.
I
Sam.
thought you were talking to other Sam.
Yeah.
Human
Sam-
Sam.
Sammy,
Hector
hold on.
starts frantically looking for
Thank
a
you.
staircase down.
Hold, please.
Okay, Hector's frantically looking.
It's
Look-
like he had a brain blast. He's
All right.
like, the basement.
Running.
And
Hector's like
just-
running.
Yeah. Yeah.
he uses his bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on himself and just starts. No, he doesn't actually.
I will say you. So, Winter and Isadora, you find this stairwell towards the other end
Awesome.
of the manor. You step through the door, and you see this sort of flight of stairs up to the second floor.
I
Is
do
there
what
a-
I do best.
Wait, Winter, wait.
Wander?
What? I'm gonna rush back to get the others. Winter's going up the stairs. I'm following her. Come if you want, please. Run back and follow Winter.
I was gonna say you pass by Hector briefly, who's like, up the stairs. No, we need to go down.
I'm going.
You don't
going-
see it down, Hector.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's a one-way staircase up to the second floor.
There's a
Up
basement.
the stairs we go.
We need to find the stairs
Up
to the basement.
The stairs we go.
What if the
Dearest,
stairs
maybe
are
if we go
underneath
up the stairs,
tub?
there would be a long staircase all the way down. I used to have a recurring nightmare
Or
like that.
you could cannonball off the second floor and make a giant hole in the floor, and that could be your entryway downstairs.
I don't know. That sounds
you drink
something more like
something
what Zoot
too?
would do.
No. Why would I drink anything? I don't trust this place.
She's not old enough to drink.
I am too old enough to drink.
Since
Um,
when?
think.
So
Like Joe.
you head up the stairs and you find yourselves in this sort of tight hallway. The hall sort of extends southward, and there's a door to a room. It looks like right off of this sort of landing area.
Time to go exploring, I
Athena,
guess.
You want to go first again?
Oh yes, I don't mind.
Don't mind?
I can
Yeah,
go
of course.
first. I
Oh,
got
Winter-
hit points.
Darling, I love you so much. What if you stayed in the back and helped make sure Zoot is okay? I don't think he's feeling very well.
I'll hold a someone give me a shield. I can be the tank. I can be
Athena
what the
just
party
starts
needs.
walking.
Block both Winter and Hector with my body. To let Athena go first.
You head into the
Yeah, I'm
room
gonna-
or down the hallway?
I'm gonna give Winter my shield.
Zoot gives Winnie
Yes.
his shield.
Yeah, I'm taking it off my
What's that, a
sheet
plus
right now.
2?
So make sure you add it to. It's actually a +4 because it's tower shield. I'm taking it off my sheet now, so hang on to it. Don't lose it.
Okay. I'll...
Are you proficient in shields, then?
I hecking am.
Hell
I'm
yes.
proficient
Why
in
don't you have
every-
a shield all the
God
time?
damn! Because I'm never in front of the fight. I always do range stuff and boost other people.
We gotta get you a shield anyways.
Do you head into
But you can't have mine.
this small
especially.
room right here, or are you heading down the hallway?
Isadora, which way did you want to go?
Let's clear the floor, check the room first, and then the hallway. That
I
works for
actively
you?
have the shield out, Tyler.
Okay. So Athena is going to carefully open the door and peer in.
You open the door and you see immediately sitting on the edge of the bed, kind of writing in this diary, is a small halfling woman with blonde hair, and a white dress, just sitting on the bed, sort of kicking her feet as she writes in this journal.
Does she look see-through or does she look like full, like I could touch
She
her?
looks solid.
For now.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to carefully walk inside. Well, first, before I do that, I'm going to turn back and I'm going to say, there is someone in here. I'm going to go check it out. If you all can hang back, I'll give you a yell if I need assistance. Right?
Sounds good. Yes.
So she's going to walk in and she's going to attempt to, like, she doesn't want to, like, touch it. She just wants to examine what it's writing.
It.
Okay. So you see the sort of halfling woman, long blonde hair, is just writing sort of feverishly in this journal.
Is it common?
It's in common.
What does it say? Anything notable?
It's so far it's like just kind of like the musings of the day, what the weather was like, what she did that day, nothing sort of out of the ordinary.
Okay. Athena's gonna step back and she's just gonna let her go about her business because Athena's convinced that this place is like memories and that she's seen memory ghosts or something. So she's just gonna let that little lady do her thing. And she's going to, no, before I leave, I'd like to search the room for anything cylindrical or anything that would fit into any relevant stuff, and I'll roll for investigation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, give me a roll.
21.
There's nothing really of note except other leather-bound notebooks, like the one that she's writing in, sort of lie. There's like two more that sort of sit on a desk opposite the bed.
Okay. And I'm sorry, where is she sitting?
She's sitting on the edge of the bed.
Okay. I'm going to kind of walk back towards the door, but I'm going to stay inside the doorway. And I'm going to say, pardon me. Can you hear me?
She doesn't acknowledge you.
Fascinating. I dip my head out and I motion for people to come in. Well, to like peer in.
Okay. So you each sort of, do you all go up and take a look?
Take a look, yeah.
Isadora, you're first through the door and you immediately recognize your advisor, Orala. Door.
Oh.
I said,
Fuck.
halfling woman, blonde hair.
Okay.
He said
Clearly
Tokens
didn't
right-
include
tokens
the
right there.
memory
Dog woman with blonde hair. You
of
just
what
think
anyone
dog woman.
fucking looked like.
Dog woman with blonde fur. Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna be honest, no offense to my advisor, but Darwin was my favorite. Arellen, I'm gonna just kind of call out to her, see if she reacts.
She doesn't react.
You know her.
Yes, she was. This all has to do with the school. She was my teacher at the school.
She's not acknowledging me
No,
at all,
she's-
or you.
I don't. She's a memory, a ghost, something.
Something.
Not here.
So I peered over her shoulder to see what she was writing, and it just seemed like, oh, it's a journal. I go back to the journal and I peer over it. What year does it say at the top?
Of this page, there's not a year.
Nice try.
There's,
Tyler,
Mhm.
can I go into some other rooms?
You wander?
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
Lady Isadora's gone. My
I was
parental
about to say you
conviction-
waited till I was distracted, you little minx.
All right, we'll get to Winnie in a second.
That's
in
fine.
another room. But Athena,
I just wanted to throw that out there. When Isadora left,
Yes.
I wandered.
Okay. Ismark and Irina are like sticking to you though, by the way.
100%, that's
Um,
fine. But I waited specifically for Isadora to be distracted.
So Athena, you sort of step further into the room and look over to see if you can spot a date on the journal. You can't on that page. You do notice as you follow the writing though, you're sort of getting mesmerized by the story that she's writing about. She's writing about a prank that she pulled.
I'm going to, as I'm reading, I'm going to read it aloud to you, Isadora.
I'll scribble notes,
Yeah.
shorthand.
And she talks about I guess the words that she writes would be something along the lines of silly Emmerich, always down in his laboratory in the basement. It's so funny to lock him down there by hiding the key up in the attic.
All right. Okay.
Got
what
it,
was
got it.
what? Okay, what was her name?
Orala,
Her name.
Alala.
Orala, Orala.
Oral?
Aurora.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
All right, let's leave her to it. Yeah, to the attic,
To the attic.
and then I'm just gonna pop out. And then once his door is out, I'll just gently close the door.
Emmerich was my professor, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Wasn't he?
Oh my god, y'all! The backstory. We all thought Zeneros was just our fun group patron thing, but here we are.
Winnie, which room did you go into? There's one more room off of sort of this landing, and then there's a
I go to an interesting one, which is probably not near here. I'm not gonna wander closely. I wander far away.
Makes sense. You want to cover as much ground as possible.
Exactly. And I have the tower. I have Zoot's tower shield. I'm invincible.
Wandering Winnie, we hear a clunk. Clunk.
So you've already seen the upper floor of the library. So you actually you would take a path to the other side.
Let's do it.
And so you would make your way across, and I'll bring these two with you.
You don't have to.
No, they would definitely be coming with you. And yeah, you can pop in here. So you make it to what is very obviously the bedroom of the owner of this mansion. There's a large canopy bed, a folding screen that's kind of obscuring a corner of the room that light floods in behind it. Oh, sorry, let me get the view over there. Two armchairs and a table occupy the other side of the room opposite the bed. The room is the most lived in of any of the rooms that you've been in yet. It seems like it was recently occupied.
Was it recently occupied by a member of the staff of Zerneros?
I don't know. Zoot, did you follow Winnie? Are you with them?
I didn't make a decision, so no. I'm counting the threads on the rug in that hallway.
Okay, Hector, what are you doing?
I guess I probably would have followed Winnie as well, honestly.
Okay. So that's.
Do you want me to roll investigation?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to investigate the room.
I would like to. 28. No, excuse me, 27.
27.
You can tell with pretty solid certainty that this bed was slept in like the night before. But other than that, there's nothing in this room that would be of note or something that you would want to sort of take with you.
Any secret passageways or anything?
Nothing that you found, no.
Okay. Interesting. Someone's definitely been here. I don't know who. Shall we go look in another room?
I mean, if this place functions similarly to my spell, it might make sense that Morden Kanan was the one that rested here.
Yeah, Mordekaiser. Yeah, that guy.
Yes, indeed.
Fine, but he's not here now, so I guess we keep looking.
Well, yeah,
To
no. They've mentioned something
another room?
about an attic. And some kind of Ebenezer person?
Emmerich?
Yeah, maybe.
He was my advisor. You know, I have these love letters. Well, actually, I gave them to Lady Isadora because she apparently needed some steamy content, but
I totally still have those too. We recovered those with
Yeah.
all my hag shit.
we did. We got everything
Wow.
back.
I'm marking that in my inventory. I have switched inventory so many times I've lost it
Yeah.
all.
It
Emmerich's love letters.
it would have been nice to have an instructor, but unfortunately the Mists had other plans.
Yeah, it would have been nice if you could make it to the school, but I guess
Maybe
you just
one
didn't want to
day.
show up.
You say I didn't want to show up.
Yeah.
Did someone mention the attic in front of Hector?
I thought the door was open. And
Oh,
that I
yeah,
would have
so-
heard them talk
yeah.
Well,
about
you see,
it.
if you followed Winter, you were gone by the time we talked about that.
Okay,
Was it?
but you
Okay.
know as you went up those first set of stairs, you saw the stairs continued up another level.
This is the opposite of a basement, though, so Hector doesn't really care.
So, we need to go up another level, you said? Well, let's go back to the stairs and go up another level.
I mean,
Follow
I
me.
guess.
And I'll do my best impersonation of Zoot. I am Zoot with Tower Shield. Huh.
Have we cleared the floor? Did you go everywhere?
No, but I mean, if we need to go up, that's where we go, right?
I'm gonna look at
Follow me.
Athena like can you believe this?
Can you believe this ish?
You both are certainly related.
What's that supposed to mean?
You got a problem with us?
Did you go up the stairs?
Watching this one. I'll go first. I'm pretending to be Zoot, so I go first.
You reach the top of the stairs.
Ho ho ho. Dumb Monthraki. Ugh.
What the fuck? This is sick.
And you see this like nightmare feel of
Huh.
taxidermy.
Huh.
there are all of these creatures, sort of various shapes and sizes and different figures, some that you recognize, some that you look like they're like bits and pieces of different ones combined, all taxidermied and just standing around
like that
this
animate
sort of
objects?
look in the middle where there is a chess board lying on the table.
I know how to play chess. Can I go look? Is it set up?
do?
Is it in the middle of a game?
Oh, let's play, Lady Isadora. I'm good at chess as well.
It is in the middle of the game and you're watching the pieces play.
That's so sick.
It's wizard's chess.
Get out of here.
Hector leaves.
Tyler, I'm
What are
gonna
the what are
investigate
the
the attic.
animals? Yeah, I want to know what
I
the
was
hell
gonna
these
say,
things are.
Hector would be checking out the animals. He's like, no, this is my kind of room.
I'm looking for the key.
No, it's my
I'm
kind of
looking
room.
for the
Hector.
rod.
I'm sorry.
I'm a monster slayer. What are you? A boy in the dark.
He is. All you've been in
I
is
think
Mr.
I am
Counter
the
this
only
game.
almost official monster slayer in this game, actually.
Do
I'm
you
a monster.
actually say that?
No, I don't say anything.
Son of a
I
bitch.
count
Alright.
the threads in the rug. No, but I do want to. I will walk over and look at these things and get cursory glance, Tyler, if you have any more information about them.
Yeah, so Athena's rolling an investigation. So
So is Winnie.
So is Winnie. So
I'm
give me
watching
those rolls.
Boom.
24.
25.
Okay. You are both sort of able
Investigation's
to see as you sort of walk around and look in the different sort of shelves and chests and under the tables and pulling open drawers. Athena, you're quick to notice. It seems like a chord is struck when you see the chessboard. And you note that the holes that you saw in the globe resemble the chess pieces if you look at them top down. As if those would fit in the holes around the globe. And Winnie, you are able to discern none of these figures are holding anything except what appears to be this vampire spawn with these frayed wings. And in one hand, it is holding the sort of sculpted scroll. Zoot, you make your way around, and the sort of large one at the back, you're really not sure what it is. You've never encountered anything like it. It appears to be some sort of like demonic creature.
It's ugly.
The skeleton
That's for
of
sure.
some sort of demon.
In my head, I'm gonna name that one Terracomedes. That's just what I'm gonna picture he looks like from now on.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good representation, actually. You see a bugbear. You see an orc in this sort of thick, studded armor. And then
Thick with 2 C's.
you're not really sure what this other thing is.
The arms with the like Doc Ock.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
yeah.
But you recognize the stinger on the back looks similar to yours. The sort of wyvern stinger that would be on the end of your tail. But it's not a wyvern skeleton, so know that.
I mean, it doesn't look anything like a wyvern, but it's got a. Huh. I hate this place. When do we leave?
Soon, my
As
love.
soon as we.
Isadora,
Yes.
There's no shadows to kill. Like, This is
We're
come
working on
over-
getting to the shadow.
I come over and I kind of motion to her to look down at the chessboard as they, I guess, like move around. These pieces will fit in the globe in the first room that we went into.
Oh, that's good. We should take them, right?
Well, I'm skeptical because we're in a room full of monsters and this is a magical place.
Yes.
What if
right.
when we take them, it's a trap and it activates the dudes around us?
That seems
I don't say dudes.
very possible.
Um,
And highly
Is that
likely.
literally at that time is when Winnie takes the scroll out of the hand of the vampire?
Mm-hmm.
Like when they say don't touch anything, it's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
She's pulling a Pippin, just checking out the skeleton.
We're different kinds of nerds because I went, when the fuck in the musical does Pippin do that?
No, nope. It's Lord of the Rings.
Never read it.
You nothing
You
happens.
seen
You
it?
pull the scroll out
Nope.
and nothing happens.
All right.
Well, that was promising.
Who's
Yeah,
the Foley
Nice try,
artist?
Sam.
That's gonna.
I'll see you guys later. I'm out.
Should we just all be
the
ready to attack as we
drama
take
of this
pieces?
group.
What did you expect?
So Winnie has the scroll in hand.
Can I see who's winning
It's like, just kidding.
in the game of chess?
If you're able to sort of you take a look
I
and
can
you
kind of-
follow
yeah, I
the
I've
can
been
game.
kinda
watching.
track-
I've been tracking.
Yep.
Track the pawns.
Black
Isadora.
is dominating.
Shadow is dominating.
Mm.
So
I
Children.
don't like. Why is Tyler
You're-
shaking his head right
'cause
now?
James and Sam are children.
Okay, thank you.
So if I go around to the white side with Isadora, like I motion for you to come, and I want to analyze the board, Tyler.
Mhm.
Can I make an appropriate move to kind of, I don't know, like help this dude out? Like, is there a move that I can make?
You're not able to make any moves on the board. You try to move the pieces that haven't been taken. The ones that have been taken are sort of off to the side, and you can pick them up and handle them. The second you go to try
Okay.
to reach and touch something on the board itself, you're not able to manipulate them.
Fascinating. Isadora,
Yes.
will you grab the other pieces off to the side?
Yes, I'll scoop up all the pieces that have already been lost.
Tyler, I'm gonna do one more once over in the room to see if there is a key, because this is the attic, correct?
Yeah, Winnie took the scroll.
Yeah, but the key to the basement.
Is the scroll.
Oh, I thought it was an actual key. Oops. All right, cool.
I was with you, Liana. I was like,
I
was
thought we
like,
were
"Where's
looking
the
for a
key?"
fucking key. Yeah. Okay. All
Find the
right.
key, find the key, find the beautiful key.
All right, so the real question is, do we do the chess pieces first, or do we go to the basement first?
Basement,
pieces.
basement,
Basement. Hector starts going
basement,
in chat.
Chess pieces
basement,
are on the
basement.
way.
basement. We
Those
gotta
can-
wait for the chess pieces. I say we get this over with now.
The chess pieces aren't on the way. I mean, the basement's on the way
We
to
don't
the
have
chess
all the
pieces.
chess pieces.
I thought we have all the chess pieces. Do we have to
We
wait
have
for
all
this
the
game
ones
to be
that
over?
have been lost so far. We don't have the ones that are still in play.
Is Hector not buzzed enough to remember whether or not that looks like it's a right amount of? Actually, Athena might be able to remember. I don't know.
You know that now sort of, I would say Athena would be able to tell probably at this point, knowing what you've been able to see. Every non-pawn piece, both white and black, would need to be used.
Interesting. So, perhaps we wait until the end of the game? That should get us everything except some of the black pieces, and then...
What happens? Here's the thing. What if, one of them is going to lose, which means we won't be able to remove the pieces that are left with the winner.
Right. Well, maybe once they lose, we can take all the pieces. Maybe it's that easy. Every once in a while, something is here.
Maybe.
Rarely, but it's possible.
Would you like to go to the basement?
I'd rather wait till the chess
Basement.
game is over.
Basement. Basement. Oh, sorry, I'm Zoot. I would like to go to the basement.
That was pretty good.
Does anyone have a torch with them?
We need the opposite of torches. Why?
Just everything is dark and light and shadows. I don't know if we can light a candle on top of the chessboard. I don't know that it would help, but
I pull out a torch.
Isn't there a candelabra right over there? Or like a candlestick holder?
I mean, you're like, who has a torch? And like 6 people are pulling them out of their supplies. So
Right.
yeah, Athena has
I don't
one.
carry anything with me except for my makeup and
Eastmark
lotion.
and
so
Irina
I
both
don't know
have
who has
them.
And you
Yeah.
36 bottles of perfume.
Right, yes, of course.
I got a whole
That's on my
vampire
bag.
slaying kit in my book bag.
Yeah, I'll take somebody's torch and try to just hold it right over the
Now,
dark pieces.
Question for Athena. Does the vampire kit also work on Dompiers? Or is it just like full vampires?
Why are you like this?
It's just a question. I'm curious.
How close are we to the end of the chess game, Tyler?
Wait, I was interested in the answer.
It's pretty clear that at this point it would take a really skilled player for white to win.
Yeah.
It's definitely in the end game.
And
Okay.
like, how many pieces are left? on the
Don't say
black
it,
side?
Sam. Don't even say it.
Isadora,
I'll leave.
maybe we need to go and unlock the basement before the game ends to help White win.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Worth a try. Let's do it.
Can I sit in the chair for a second?
Which chair?
The chair would be where White sits.
Yep.
Hector
Do the
sits
pieces
in the black chair.
Okay.
do the
the
pieces
opposite
stop
chair.
moving?
No.
Or are they still moving?
Try to touch one, Winter. See if you can move it.
I'll try to touch one, move it.
Yeah, you can't. It's just sort of fixed in its square.
It was a good idea. Good try.
Hector kind of nods
the
and
thing
he's like, it looks like they're in the end game now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still winnable. I think.
I think we should go to the basement before someone loses.
Basement,
Let's do it.
basement.
But we don't have to chant because we're planning on going there. So
Quiet.
am
go.
Zoot. Excitement. Follow me. Take the tower shield.
So you head
Follow Zoot.
you head down 2 flights.
Zooter.
And you head back through
Oh, you get this view.
This art is so beautiful.
Right.
through the dining room. So many shout outs. This is Benios animated. They're really good. This is all Unity. This is all done on
Holy shit.
no, Unreal. This is all done on
I
Unreal.
was going to say
Sorry.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unreal Engine, yeah.
You head back through the dining room and into the courtyard, where those statues remain.
And just a reminder
and the
to.
scroll goes in the
Oh,
statue. I
that's not
understand
where you
that.
are.
What? Hold
Oh, no, so Papa.
Finally. Finally.
Finally. Oh,
I'm
sorry, y'all.
really, really really tired. I've been very sick. It's been a very long 2 weeks.
Could you imagine if the like portal to the basement opened and that's just like
Not
where
like
we
I
want?
write puzzles
If it
for my
took us
literal
back to
job. This is so
Argynvost.
embarrassing.
That'd be wild.
God.
So you
I would
all
probably quit.
you head back into the courtyard, and Winnie, you place the scroll.
I knew that was what we were going to do the whole time.
And you place the scroll.
Yep.
And pull the arm, and a staircase opens below the statue of the mage. The statue of the mage slides to the right, and this spiral staircase descends below the courtyard into the cellar.
All right, behind me, I am Zoot.
All right.
I don't allow her to go first.
I have a shield. Chill out.
Athena,
I'm in-
do you want to?
Stop. I want to go first. Let me go first.
Oh, right. Wanting is not always the same thing as good ideas.
Do you want to know what my AC is right now with this tower shield?
Yes, please. Give me a hypothetical number if you had to rank on a scale from like 1 to 20. How defensible you feel?
I'm at a 20.
Okay, and like how healthy do you feel on a scale of like 1 to 100?
I'm at like full health.
Okay, but what number is that? If you were to guesstimate on the scale of not healthy to very healthy, with very healthy being like, oh, I don't know, let's say a 73. How healthy would you say you are, child? Your sister would kill me if you died because I let you go down a spooky stairwell first.
I
In
want
a
to go.
party full of trained warriors who are all twice as strong and healthy as you are.
I drop the shield, walk away in tears, and am going outside. I'm leaving the party.
Oh, right.
Isadora, come on. You could have just let her
And
go.
I turn around in tears and I say, you all may be fucking trained warriors, but you wouldn't be where you are without my help. And if
No.
you want to keep doing that, fine, but you'll do it without me. And I walk away.
I'll follow her.
Can I go pick up the shield?
That was Hector's thought too.
Yep.
I mean, I was also gonna go get my own shield off the floor.
Do all three of
All
us?
three of you just like go and reach the shield.
I mean, I'll give you guys a look like, what?
This is mine,
What?
yo.
Like,
I was getting it for you.
There it is. Nice.
I'm
No,
drunk.
but really, how does that apply to your AC? How much is it?
4.
It's a +4.
it's a +4
Nice.
for me.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a
that's
+4
cool.
for everyone, but it is a +4 for me. So I've just
Cool,
been saying
cool.
+4.
Let's stay
Um,
with
Oh
you,
my
Sue.
god, Lyman.
I
Did
had
we-
an idea for the shield.
So should we go after her, or what do we want to do?
Isadora, you followed her
I'm
out.
following
Winnie,
after
you're
her.
heading out the mansion door, or
The
you're just
front
like
door,
heading
the
to the
front
okay.
door. I'm going. I am leaving. I'm walking away.
Okay.
Winter, wait.
Nope.
Well, I'm following her if she doesn't stop. That's fine. She doesn't have to.
Jeff says
I'm
I'm
cartoonish
curious
stuff
about
after
what
this
happens when we
shield.
try to walk out the front door of the mansion, to be honest.
Hector, perhaps you should go see if you can help.
Stay with me, Zoot.
I'll
you-
hold down the fort here.
No, like literally, like I have an idea for the shield. Can I borrow it real quick?
Sure, but it's winters, so don't break it.
Okay, I'll do my best not to break it. Hector gets the shield and he uses it as a sled to go down the stairs into the basement.
That's exactly what I didn't want you to do. God damn it, Hector. Don't break the shield.
Before Zoot can stop him, Zoot, do you try to
forgot
stop
you were
him?
Drunk. I think it's gonna be too late because I'm gonna be curious what
no.
plan he has.
Okay.
Can I try? I want to try to intervene with that. The second I see his ass try and squat down on it, I'm grabbing it.
I would say
And he's gonna.
To be clear, he's not gonna squat down on it.
He's just
literally
gonna-
going to face first.
To the
Boogie
run.
boarded.
Yeah.
Boogie boarded.
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
I grab
say
it?
I'm gonna say
forgot Sam
no
was
one.
drunk?
Yeah, no one has a shot at it. And Sam, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes! At disadvantage.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
It's looking promising so far. Actually, it's not bad. 15.
Okay. If it were a straight staircase, you would have. It would have been
Gay
awesome. It is a spiral staircase.
Oh.
There you go, James.
I'm pretty sure you said that.
And
too.
I definitely said that.
Yep.
And the tower shield is longer than like the space of the stairwell. So you try to jump down and the tower shield just lodges in the wall directly in front of you and your face just slams into the brick side of the staircase.
That's fair.
Gratuitously, you'll take
I take the shield back.
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you just
The now
feel
lodged shield.
Zoot like from underneath your body just pulls it out and then you just kind of drop onto the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah,
is great, guys.
we used
Great
to
content.
sled all the time in Brem. I thought that would work.
Let's cut to Winnie, you can get out the front door. You notice pretty quickly though that the boundaries around the mansion are black, are clouded and black, and you really you hit a barrier maybe 15 feet out the front door.
I've
but you
used
can
my
walk
40 feet
around
to
the
obnoxiously
outside.
follow up to 2 feet behind you. I'm not going to talk to you while we're walking. When you want to stop and have a conversation, we can talk. Otherwise, I'm right here.
I just don't understand. I do so much for this team, and you know what? Y'all laugh at it like it's nothing. Like I have
Winter.
not
Winter,
I
you're
just-
brilliant. You're smarter than all of us combined. I wouldn't be half the warrior if I didn't have the gear you were making for me. Neither would Zoot, neither would Hector. But that doesn't mean that you walking first into a room of monster shadow demons is where you belong. If anything happens to you, first of all, the rest of us are absolutely fucked. Because half of what we're good at is because of the shit you've given us. And second of all, Zoot is broken. Zoot is broken. Hector is drunk and acting like a 5-year-old. Athena hardly knows you. Ismark and Irina, they mean their best. They don't know us. They don't know Willa. I'm the one here who has to take care of you now that she's gone. And I'm not a big sister. I don't know how to do that, and I can't be that, and I don't want to smother you or stifle you or stop you from being the brilliant, incredible, talented young woman that you are. But we're in Barovia. And if we keep doing stupid things and running headfirst into stupid places and something happens to you because of that, because I let you do something stupid for fun, I can't live with that. I can't live with that. If Will is not here to protect you, I have to do it.
But
And
I
you're
guess
brilliant
that's my
and you're
point.
talented and you're capable.
I can protect myself too. You protect
know.
everyone, and I'm not helpless. I'm not some glass figurine. I might not be, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 100, like, an 85 in health, but I'm not -2.
No,
And
I
I
know you're
appreciate
not.
the protection and the
You
caring.
walked up to
Trust
that
me.
demon king and stabbed him, and you were fine for like 4 rounds, which is pretty damn impressive.
I just
But pretty damn
wanna-
impressive is not enough for Barovia.
I just want to be useful, and I want it to be first because I never get to go first. The one time I went first, I almost got Zoot killed. So this time it was my turn to take the bullet.
Winter,
And I had a shield, a very big
you
shield.
did have a very big shield, and you looked so fierce with your very big shield. You look amazing. You're fucking frightening. Strahd would probably be scared of you if he saw you with that fucking shield.
Yeah, fuck off, Strahd.
Fuck off, Strahd. Winter, if you want to go first, like I said, I'm not your big sister. I don't want to smother you or stop you from growing. You should go first if you want to. But think about
Understood.
when and why. Think about what the reason is, and if it's smart for you and smart for the people around you, and you're good. You're so good at these things you invent that no one else in the entire fucking world has ever thought of. And you walk into rooms and you look at papers and you know what they mean. You memorize them. You know puzzles. You know facts. Your brain is precious. And it's the rest of us who have a lot of extra muscles and bone who are supposed to be taking the hits for that beautiful brain to stay safe. If you want to go first, I promise I will let you go first next time. Let's just discuss it and have a plan when you do. Maybe I can
Okay.
give you a little extra kick in your first punch or something.
I can kick Strahd in the nuts.
You know what, dearest? If you want to kick Strahd in the nuts, I will give you some sort of enhancement so that you kick him so hard he can never use that shriveled, tiny, cold dick again.
Can that be in the quotes? Can that be a quote of Quelmar?
Sounds good.
Can I give you a hug? I'm feeling really emotional.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
that's happened and we haven't really processed it at all, and I love you a lot.
You're not so bad yourself, even though you refuse to wear pants.
I'm in pants right now.
I
And
know.
do
I'm
I
so
look-
proud of you.
Thank you.
You look fabulous.
Thank
They look
you.
great on you.
You look amazing in everything you wear. I wish I could wear pants with your confidence and style.
It's just in the walk, and I like.
I'm gonna just grab her and give her a really big hug. And
Give her a big hug, and do
Yeah.
you drag her back inside the mansion?
if she's ready to go back,
Yeah, I let her drag me back inside.
Yeah.
and as we go, I'm like, everyone clear the fucking way. Winter's going first.
And you get there, and Hector is just sort of sprawled
Oh shit!
on the stairs.
His face is
I
a
will-
little bloody.
Yeah.
I'll give Winter back the shield, by the way.
What happened, Zoot?
He had an idea.
It didn't work.
You head down the stairs.
I'll give Winnie guidance. I don't actually have anything else that's that good for her, but you've got guidance for a minute. You want to go first, Boo. As long as you've got your shield and we're all right behind you.
Can Zoot stand behind me? I don't know. I feel safer when the big wyvern born's behind me.
Jesus Christ. Any other day I'd feel so good about that. Yes. You
Yeah,
can
so
stop.
you all head down the staircase and make it to the basement. And as you reach the bottom, Winnie, you just see sort of
Is this a forge?
surrounding you are it's not a forge. It's a lab. And you see the sort of state-of-the-art equipment all around, kept in peak condition, instruments and alchemical substances over every inch. You see beakers bubbling with various brews, scribbled notes are around, different workspaces humming with this sort of electric energy. And behind the table in front of you, you see a familiar dwarven man.
My gosh, is it Emmerich?
It is Emmerich, Greyfeet, your old teacher. And he just sort of robotically moves between looking at these beakers and jotting notes down, and looking at the beakers and jotting notes down.
They
Almost
don't
like a
notice
toy.
us, do they?
He does not acknowledge your presence, no.
I still have his book. I took his book from the workshop back at school.
Could down see if he see it.
That's a good idea. I'll pull out the book that I took from the lab that we worked in back in Cerneros. And I'll open it up and slide it over to him. See if anything changes with the behavior pattern.
Nothing changes. It's almost just on a loop.
Mm-hmm. Can I pick up the tools and stuff? Are those physical?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or is everything?
Yep. Everything around is real. The notebook that he writes in is real. Is solid.
Hector, why did we have to come down here again?
We had to come down here.
Remember at the beginning? Somebody was really pushing to go to the basement.
Oh yeah, there was black oozes coming up from the basement, so I figured we should go check that out.
Okay.
He says as a black ooze. It's like behind his shoulder. No.
Let's see. Well, here, Zoot, can you hold the shield while I investigate the room?
Sure.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check. Zoot, Isadora, Athena, Hector, you looking around the room as well?
Yeah.
I'll glance around the room. I'm not gonna pick up anything.
Zoot, what's your passive perception?
I'm a watcher, thank you. So you better know that my passive perception is 17.
Damn.
I just want you all to know my insight is so good. I'm so good at
Mine?
telling when people lie to me. That was an 8 in investigation.
Okay.
It's a 22 in investigation. And my passive perception is a 16, one below the watcher.
25.
Slowly become Zoot.
Hector's not even a watcher, and it's 17, so I mean probably not currently, but
Winnie, you sort of make your way around the chambers, and
Mhm.
you hear like a humming energy coming down the hallway in this direction. This way, there's really nothing going on down there that you can tell. But you definitely feel you hear something down this hallway. Nothing in the lab. I mean, there's plenty in the lab that you could grab and sort of look through more thoroughly later. It would probably take you. There's just so much stuff here. It would take you days to look through it all. Zoot, you are sort of just like disinterestedly glancing around the room, and something catches your eye that you know what it is. And there's probably not much in this lab that you're able to discern and recognize. But this thing stands out because you've heard stories about these. This is
Thing.
incredible that you've been able to spot this amongst everything sitting in this sort of very neatly arranged but cluttered room. On a
I
pedestal
walk over to the thing.
on one of the shelves in the corner, you approach and you pull off of this small tripod a green orb with a figure of a dragon encircling it, carved around it. And you know that this is an orb of dragonkind.
This is mine. I pocket the orb of dragonkind.
Thank Lyman for that.
Yes! My weapon! My weapon! I got it! It's all mine! Those of you watching on YouTube, you'll never know that a commenter gave me that.
Wow. Fucking clutch.
That's a good frickin' I am pleased. I'm very pleased.
That's so sick. That's so
Yeah.
sick.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Anyone else?
I'm just
Anything?
reading what it is.
I know, same.
Hopefully, it's not an evil dragon.
Athena?
We're in Barovia. Evil dragons. That's
No
that's
way.
fine.
No
I'm
That's
way.
just gonna I'm
Not
just gonna look
likely.
around.
Mhm.
I guess like the tables and shelves, but I'm trying not to disturb anything.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see anything of note that jumps out at you. It seems all very kind of this like dense equations and sort of potion recipes and formulas, and nothing really arcane in like a magic or spell casting sense. This is like science. This is artificer shit.
If I go over around the corner,
Yep.
and I'll let everyone know. I'm going to check around the corner here,
Mhm.
and can I go into that room?
Yeah. And you see this sort of this is just a space for like very in-depth chemical research. So the whole room, rather than the sort of the more kind of general lab setup outside, this is all liquids and bubbling beakers and sort of tiny fires roaring on the tables to heat these different liquids up. Yeah.
Okay. I'll walk back out because that's not my rodeo. And I'll peer around the corner and I'll say there's a room over here full of chemical compounds of sorts. If anyone would like to go have a look.
I think we should go this way because there's a humming sound, maybe.
You go this way, I'll go home.
Are y'all following?
I'm following Winter.
Okay.
Yep, I'll follow Winter.
Maybe
I think
should have
like
the
I don't
shield
I don't
again.
know if
Should
there were
I?
any.
I should maybe I should hold the shield. Maybe
Um,
I should get the shield back from Zoot.
I don't know if there
wanna
are
come with me, buddy?
specific mechanicals for how long the buzzed condition lasts, but I
I'd
feel
say
like
you're-
after he slammed his
Yeah,
face
you're
into
probably
a wall,
sobered up
Hector
at
probably
this point.
sobered up a fair amount.
Yeah.
I do glance at Athena and go, we'll check out those tools for sure.
You have the shield, Winter. I gave you back the shield when you came back in for the.
Yeah, and I asked you to hold it while I investigate.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So you're coming back for it. That's right.
You're coming
I'll
to me
say-
to give it back.
Say.
Did you find anything cool, Zoot?
No. Also, I'm keeping the shield.
I'm gonna
But
like
I'm
punch him on the arm.
You
Alright.
you
We
Then
step
I can't do
forward.
the.
Oh. Are you
Nope.
going in or are you waiting for the tower shield?
Zoot has the tower shield. He should lead.
I'll go
Whoever-
first.
Balance is restored to the universe. Isadora can breathe. She's been having like low-level broiling panic attack this whole fucking house.
Zoot, you step around the pillar and see this swirling magical energy.
Oh, good. Oh, that sounds promising.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
at the center,
Did it? Oh no.
welcome.
Oh, good.
I am so glad that you all could make it. You see the figure of Strahd standing at the center of this swirling black magical circle.
Fucking. What?
And that's where we'll pick
All
up
right.
with next session.
Time to let me kick him in the nuts, Lady Isadora. You promised.
I promised, girl. You go. If you die kicking Strahd in the nuts,
You know what?
like
I can live
obviously
with
I'll
that.
feel bad, but like that's the way to go.
Literally. Right in
Willow
the
would be
crown
proud
jewels.
of you if that's how you go. Willow will die. Will be proud. That's it. That's all I can ask for at this point.
Just take a shot first.
So
did I
thanks
know?
everybody. Thanks for being with us tonight. We will we'll pick up next Sunday.
Ah!
Okay, there, Tyler.
We'll see
Got something in your throat?
we'll see where that ends up. Trapped in a basement
With Strahd!
with Strahd.
Yeah, absolutely. Strahd will totally have disadvantage after getting kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So we will be back. Another One Bites the Dice will be back next Sunday. Other plugs, other Quelmar things coming up this week.
Tyler's game.
Yeah, there'll be a form later tonight. Before midnight. There'll be a form to sign up for it.
If nobody has if anybody has any free time tomorrow on Labor Day, we're doing Hot Plant Summer on the Quelmar Twitch
What?
channel.
Is Hot Plant Summer?
Hot Plant
Summer.
Summer
You just watch
is
plants
where Cecilia and I try to recreate some of the lore we built with Plant Girl on the Playtest Tuesday in Sims 4.
Oh my god.
It's a Sims Let's Play.
It's gonna be amazing. She
Wow.
has pretty much almost all the expansion packs. So the buttons are gonna be changed for cool rewards, and it's gonna be real fun.
That's incredible.
If you
gonna be
haven't
real fun.
already, please submit points towards the Make the Bucket Actually Magic incentive, because this Thursday, Steven's system agnostic game is happening. And they are
Poor
trying. This is
Steven.
Tyler's in that game, right? Or
No,
you're
no,
in
no.
Once Upon a Town.
No.
You're in Once Upon a Town. Nobody here is in system
Poor
agnostic.
Steven. He's just trying to
No,
run a
okay.
game. And y'all are just
So,
fucking
make
with
sure-
his world.
Yes, please,
Oh, does
please
Steven not
make
want
the bucket
that? I
magic.
feel bad for donating if Steven does not.
Steven
actually
made the
want that.
challenge.
He did make the
Oh,
challenge.
He
great,
made the
then I can donate.
challenge.
Fantastic.
I was gonna say, we cannot take off the limit. The 2,000
No.
per stream limit is
Yes,
built into
that
Twitch,
is-
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But as long as if you donate today and then tomorrow or Tuesday, actually you can do it
Whenever-
tomorrow during Hot Plant
Yeah.
Summer and then Tuesday during Once Upon a Town. with Lich. How's that going, Tyler?
It's going great. That is Tuesday night. We'll be back.
I missed last week.
Well,
were you guys?
Last week was our battle tutorial.
Your
So
off
now
week.
we're done. Well, last week was our off week. The week before, we've only had 2 sessions. We play every other week.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But you are back Tuesday.
We are back Tuesday. We are done with tutorials. Now it's for reals. Now shit counts. So shit's gonna get real.
Did I do the thing? I did the thing. I've never actually used my channel points before, and now I know how to use them.
Nicely done.
Nice, very nice.
yeah.
I'm still convinced Cecilia has the most. It's insane how much Cecilia has.
You haven't seen Jeff.
I don't know, Jeff Booterbaugh. Jeff did spend a
It's a
lot.
battle
Jeff
between
spent a
Cecilia and
lot
Jeff. It's alright.
during, because he had all
But
the
Jeff's
custom ones.
been collecting since the very first stream on this channel.
I know, but he spent so much during Paranoia.
Spend
Like
Yeah.
he spent so much in
It's true.
Paranoia. So I don't know. Yeah, we'd have to see. We'll get an accurate count someday. Jeff, put up your number.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's
Jeff,
your
how
number?
many channel points
much
do
we
you
got,
have?
Jeff? What are we talking about here?
Gross.
But anyway, yeah. So keep an eye out. We've got fundraiser games. We've got.
Zoot
Yeah.
Voice is still
Oh,
on.
thanks.
Quell Marley, we roll along. The player application
Yes.
will be open. That plays on September
Ghost of
18th.
Northwood House. I'm giving Tyler a lot of sass, but my application will also be open not tonight, but tomorrow. I
I'm
promise.
fair.
Yeah,
Your
Mel
game
hasn't
is after.
opened
Your
after-
game is after mine though, so it's fine.
Mine is after.
Yeah.
That's how I'm
It is.
justifying
You
it.
can
We can
justify
do a
it that way, that's fine.
Spookapalooza plug if you want. That's not for
Spookapalooza is
Spookapalooza.
happening.
Spookapalooza's
Seats
this
are full,
month.
though. Seats are full.
Seats
so
are full for Spookapalooza,
didn't
so
get in,
congrats if you're going.
snooze, you
Just
lose.
follow the Quelmar socials for posts that are happening.
Yeah, there'll be pictures
There'll be
and cool
pictures
stuff,
and
yeah.
things, so you'll get to live vicariously all the fun.
I have to go
that's
to a wedding
happening.
that week. I have to go to. Hey Tyler, are you invited to? I'll ask you later. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Wow.
What else?
Good job, James.
Anybody else? Any other plugs?
Cyberpunk Red's coming up. John's campaign, that's gonna be fucking sick. The artwork we've been seeing is ridiculous.
Sweet.
Any fundraisers though?
That
John's
John's Cyberpunk Red.
Tyler's Cranberry We Roll Along, and my Ghost of Northwood House.
That's September.
3 fundraisers on the Road to Quelmar.
Sophomore September.
Sophomore September.
All right, y'all. Well, we will be back, like I said, next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And until then,
Keep
Rolling.
Keep rolling the
Nice.
dice.
sure.